sample and fiddle around with it, making players believe there were variations.
Okay, guys, I think it's time for me to finally cut in here. I'll let that stuff go for a while, man. To a degree, sometimes I kind of like watching my own stuff happen. Oh my god, so many subs. Thank you, guys. How's it going, everybody? How's it going? First night, free man. Time to do anything. How was Final Fantasy VII, Joker? Come on. Messed up the number a little bit. So tonight's going to be a little different. First of all, I just want to let everyone gaze upon the beauty that is this room, because my god, this is the comfiest room in the world. This is now the holiday stream den. So I got some plans for tonight. Gonna listen to some relaxing music, and basically I'm gonna go over all of my work in games journalism. I kind of... Digital things are easy to keep, like, to store, right? So I've just had a folder on my hard drive that I've been throwing everything into. I think some Google Docs or Google Drive stuff. Anyway, it's going to be a lot of bouncing around, but I did some work to restore a very interesting era of my history as well. I set up a local server on my computer and did a lot of work to get the Inside Gaming Daily blog from back when we were at Machinima up and running again. So the whole thing is here and working and local, and this was not easy to do because it turns out PHP has undergone some version changes since then, and so has WordPress. So getting that I had to like go in and manually edit the hard drive a little bit. I had to go in and manually edit some PHP files to get it all connected and working. But there's my XCOM Enemy Within Review from 2013. It's going to go further back than that. I've been writing... Oh, gosh, let me think. I started writing back... Well, I guess technically I was in junior high. I started posting reviews to my own stupid website. And I've just kind of been at it since then. And then, you know, this is also... I'm just talking with people. So I'm going to keep an eye on chat and... and just kind of share some things. So here's my old game journalism docs folder, and I figured just poke through that, kind of think about the times, and talk about you guys. I'm gonna make this available for others to view online. No, because I don't know where I would do it. I'd have to pay for hosting, and I don't know. I guess Machinima doesn't exist anymore. I don't really know who owns any of this stuff. Plus, isn't it more special if it's just here? So yeah. Let's see here. When it comes to the risk of parasocial situations in this type of field, do you feel a responsibility to attempt to mitigate that, or do you feel the situations are unavoidable? No, I mean, responsibility may not. So there's a difference between a responsibility to do something and the desire to do something to make it easier for people. So why wouldn't I expend the effort to make things better for people if I can? It's kind of where I come from, but yeah. When did you announce this? Today. So there hasn't been a lot of time. If you haven't been watching the internet really closely, you would be forgiven for not knowing what's happening. Dr. Eleven, thank you. Good to see you. So I'm trying to decide where to start here. Please tell me you go back to Funhouse for my summer car. That's not up to me. It was brought up, so the idea exists. Where? I think it's under... I think Journo Docs is the zip file that has a bunch of my oldest stuff in it. So 2010, 2007. Oh yeah! Okay, 2007 might be some of the first stuff. That is when I wrote sample news blog articles to apply to, I think, 1UP? Or GameSpot? I can't remember. Don Donut, I wasn't technically in a sabbatical. That was more RT deciding my end date. And you, I don't know, you make things happen. Alright, so let me extract this. This might take a second. I don't know why I think, oh wait, no, it's already extracted. What? Why do I have it? I think I extracted it because I was like, oh, I want to look through this stuff. Well, I don't need a double zip file. So let's see here. Let's sort by date modified. Oh boy, let's not open that. I was worried if I would have any compromising material in here, but it turns out my tax return documents, maybe not something that I should be popping open. So this is from January 2nd, 2007. Yeah. Yeah, Snapping Monkey, I gotta be honest, I haven't poked through these things. So I don't know. I'm sure that file names can't be that bad. Right? What could be bad in a file name? Did your contract expire and not renew? That was it. I forgot to sign. Whoops. Whoopsie. OC, thank you so much for... God, that's a lot of subs you just gifted. Thank you. So yeah, I also apologize. Chat's moving pretty fast. I'll try my best to keep up with things. Yeah, I've made sure that my hentai folders is very hidden and encrypted. Let me just do that too. There we go. There. Nothing can be seen. Also, my desktop is a time bomb, but it's now on some dude trying to get a tag off of El Shaddai. So, I have a I have a document of a bunch of internet documents and stuff. Just close that. Leaving RT. Close that. There we go. Yeah, that's a cursed image for sure. Did you let go or leave yourself? I left myself. Was it something you wanted to do? It was. It was totally voluntary. They wanted me to stay, but there were other things I wanted to do. So here we go. Blog.txt. Ooh, it's even dated. December 2006. Oh god. As I sit to author my very first blog entry. Oop. God, I gotta turn off Windows Shake. It's the most useless thing. There we go. That's what I get when I click on a window while I'm bouncing my leg. I'm nervous, man. Any videos with you in the pipeline? Yeah, there are a few. So, right off the top, I know what this is. Right off the top, this is what people do when they don't know what to write about. It's like any dating profile, basically. When somebody's like, wow, ooh, sitting to write, what do I say? And then you pretty much just start writing about whatever you're thinking about, which is thinking about what you have to write. So yeah, free writing, basically. Anyway, my mind wanders out to imagine the thousands, if not millions, of other first blog posts that have ever ventured onto this internet of ours. See, okay, so I'm trying to get meta, even though I understand I have nothing to write about. It's fun to like go back and try to jostle my head loose. Sad to see you leave. Fourth Lake Jedi next. Yeah, everyone gets gelled with it. Can watch streams. I'm getting ready for finals. Good luck. I want to say you're an inspiration to me. Well, thank you. Hey, good luck to you. I can inspire you to pass your finals. I'll be happy. What's one thing you're going to take with you from your time at IG and RT? Well, I've learned a lot of skills there, for sure, and I met a lot of great friends. I feel like, I don't know, I guess that's one thing. All the skills and friends. Alright, what did they discuss? When my life is over and I am called to account for my deeds on this earth. See, like, but I'm already getting a little nerdy with my writing. Like, writing conversationally is a skill that I hadn't developed yet, clearly. Will my blog post could be compared against that host, oh god. Only to be found wanting. These are humbling thoughts, to be certain. Yeah, I thought differently in 2006. Much more of a fedora-wearing nerd type. My goals with this blog are, too, in this priority. 1, entertain the reader. 2, improve my writing skill. Okay. And 3, educate the reader as to new reviews or news stories I submit to gaming websites. Okay, so I think I was volunteering for a few websites at the time. Should I fail in any of these endeavors, this blog is a failure. And Tenshike? Oh, Tenshike, right. A salaryman of 42 years in Japan will ritualistically commit suicide. Haha, wacky internet humor. I'll try my best to keep this from happening. The last thing an internet needs is another failed blog. So yeah, I remember in 2006, very cutting edge, I took photos of things and would insert them into the blog because I knew HTML. Yeah, it's very lol random, but 2006, come on, like Reddit didn't exist yet. It was very cool though, right? So I was, oh shit, I think this video is still on my YouTube channel. Let me see if I can find it. It's unlisted. I don't think I deleted it. But I do think this is why I made a YouTube channel back in 2006. Let me see if I can... Can you sort by date? Yes, you can, and there it is. Great. Okay, so... yeah, I did embed a YouTube video. Yeah, there it is. Movie of menus. So I remember that. We'll get there in a minute, though. Basically, and this is like... I think this kind of tells the tale. I always just wanted to nerd out about games with people. And, that was Beatmania, which I did buy a copy of, but I want to keep that safe, so I think... Is this Happy Sky? I think it's Happy Sky. Pretty sure... Yeah! I still have the burned version of it right here, and I even tried to, like, doodle a cover on it. Anyway, immaterial. Point is, Beatmania... So it's a rhythm game from Japan, and I was always impressed, and you can kind of see this in Persona, how they put so much work into the menus and UI of that game. Why are you breaking my heart? I'll miss you dearly. So now I'll support you even more than ever. But fuck man, did not expect this at all. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be here, and then I'm going to be in other stuff, too. I'm not disappearing. I'm just not going to be in Rooster Teeth stuff as much. And here's the thing. Yeah, I can play Nier Automata now. And Bayonetta. I still haven't finished Bayonetta 2. Can we get a Tetris stream sometime? Yeah, I've streamed Tetris before. Well, yeah, I'm going to be in stuff. And like, I was already, and this is kind of one of the factors of me making this decision, was that I could tell I was on the trajectory to get away from that stuff in the first place. Like, I was appearing in less and less content, and that's what's fun. But that's kind of where the career path leads. And I was like, if to advance in my career, it means I have to get away from the work that I like doing, well, maybe it's time to find a different path. So, yeah, I think, I mean, this is kind of putting a point on it, but I think I was already withdrawing from content. It was just happening in a passive way instead of an active way. So, don't feel bad. Do not cry. But I appreciate the sentiment, I really do. Beatmania is a rhythm music game from Konami, wherein, jeez, don't use those words, man. I remember doing a lot of this after I got better at writing, is to pick words that people never say out loud and tell people to not do them. Is Twitch going to become your main gig now? No. It's something I do for fun. And we'll see where it goes from there. But yeah, Nier Automata. You should play it at McDonald's. I've never worked at McDonald's, but I think it would be fun. As the astute may deduce, god damn it, man. Phrases that you would like punch someone for saying out loud. Don't write them down. The 12th iteration of this series recently arrived, bearing with it a boatload of new songs and inducing levels of happiness that may be unhealthy. It's hard to describe why this game is so much fun. Is it the soul-crushing difficulty? Perhaps. Is it the wicked awesome music? Wicked awesome. Why did I write that? Maybe so. Do you remember that episode of Star Trek The Next Generation where the crew of the Enterprise gets introduced to some sort of crazy neural video game? I do. Hold on a minute. That was like... Like they all get addicted to it. There it is. Yeah. Hold on. I don't know why of all things I referenced this, but I did. Oh wait, wrong button. Let me pause the music here. This is important. This is...
The playing field. Make the disc go into the curve.
Oh, I missed. Yeah, it's like when you got the disc into the cone, it like released endorphins in your brain, and then the entire crew got addicted to it.
Mom?
But for some reason, Wes was the only one who did not get hooked on it. This was like... I remember feeling called out by this episode. You're like, why are they... A whole goddamn episode about getting addicted to video games and Star Trek in like 1990. Bill Pax, you've been witnessed.
I've tried it. Thanks, it's great.
Oh yeah, and then he doesn't want to play and then they force him to. No, he's resisting. Anyway, whatever. I don't know why I decided to reference that. Actually, I know why. Gonna become a full-time streamer? No! But I'm gonna be streaming in the meantime until my next thing. Will Cyberpunk be as awesome as we hope? I don't know. I don't know what your hopes are. I hope so, but I also want it to just be like a, a fun game, and I think it'll be that. Can't be sad about you leaving Funhouse. You're chasing your dreams, and I'm excited for you. Thank you, Hound of Cullen. That's very nice of you. Zone of Circle 2 happens. Will you be in it? I would love to. I doubt heavily that it'll happen. Rooster Teeth is probably not going to produce anything like that anymore. Oh, no, I think that's too obscure a reference. Then why did you put it in, like... I'm having a conversation with myself. Then why did you put it in? You're just being cheeky. Let's see here. I shouldn't pick favorites, but I've liked you most since Inside Gaming, and I'm more than happy to supporting you directly over here. I'm excited to see what you have in store for 2020. As long as you're true to yourself, I'm sure I want to follow you in what you want to do. Well, thank you, Nathgon. I hope that's true. I do. Did you ever try game dev? A little bit. Like, when it comes to the amount of work you put in versus the satisfaction and appreciation you get out, game dev is probably the worst. It's way easier to do in games media, which still has a lot of work, but at least people congratulate you instead of telling you you're the worst piece of shit in the world. Oh yeah, so this movie of menus. Let's see. Let me. Is there a way to show this as an unlisted video without exposing? Oh no. Okay. All right. I guess everyone will know where this is now, but what does it matter? So I recorded this with. Oh God. Recorded this with a digital camera. Stacked up on some boxes. Because I don't think capture equipment existed December 2006. But yeah, the goal was to just show the UI. I should have actually played the game. I still stream this game sometimes. It's a cool UI. You did this for a Tony Hawk game? Sick. This is epic early YouTube. Oh, I think there's something better. I think there's something better. Oh, wait. Oh man. Okay, I'm digging around now. This is from the World of Warcraft Burning Crusade line at GameStop. The GameStop that I worked at. I worked the midnight launch, so I just took a line.
Jeez.
What if we don't know?
Come in then. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Texas. This is Richardson. This is the corner of Coit and Campbell, I think. Oh, look at that.
I'm here with my California brother.
That was my store. Jeez. Now you guys get to see all my recommended videos. Weird stuff. Yeah, man. Thinking back, what's your favorite early YouTube video? Oof. I don't know. I think my memories of that go more to like Newgrounds Flash animations. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff here. Wow. Oh boy, hold on. Okay, you guys are in for a real treat. What is this? What's playing right now? Oh, okay. I accidentally hit next, I think. Are you guys ready? Look at you. Okay. Are you guys ready for some hope you guys ready for some peak. This is 2007. Oh my god, I'm wearing a 9 Inch Nails shirt. All right, so you may remember a simpler time on the internet, a better time, when Portal had just come out, but nobody knew the lyric, nobody knew the chords yet, nobody knew how to play it. So what's a man to do than try to figure out the chords by ear, and then let the rest of YouTube know? I was close.
Well, I know what you're thinking. It's another YouTube guitar video where you can't see the guy's face.
So meta.
I just spent about 10 minutes figuring out the chords to Still Alive, the end song for Portal, so I figured to throw them up. Maybe other more talented musicians can take this information to do something interesting with it. If you don't feel like seeing me finger basic guitar chords for the next 10 minutes or so, just feel free to look over at that box over there. You should see the chords easily displayed. So here we go.
That's right, the description used to be over here. Dropped it a little bit there. I was close. whole VOD muted? I'm recording it. And I'm recording it with this track separate. Because I thought I was going to be playing a lot of copyrighted stuff, so I'll be able to fix it for YouTube. Do you still play? No. I left my instruments behind when I got divorced. So you gotta tone it back now. Yeah, I wonder. I mean, I'm sure Content ID can grab it. Just want to call attention to the Dragon Quest poster in the background, and that is absolutely a Dragon Ball poster beneath it. So, yeah, I'm doing guitar covers now. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Why the dislikes? I don't know, man. Fucking YouTube. Who knows? I could be a music streamer, sure. I can. I got my Rock Band drums back there. That's basically an how old am I in this? 23? Yeah. I think. Did you keep the Dragon Ball poster? No. My living space changed pretty significantly when I met my soon-to-be ex-wife.
Love that song.
Yeah, who doesn't? Am I right? Who doesn't? Is this link still active? It is. Yeah, and then Jonathan Colton posted the chords shortly after. So I'm like, well, crap. Ain't that the way? All right. Gosh, I've been suddenly sidetracked by all of my old unlisted YouTube videos. Oh, wait. Let's see. QuakeCon 2007. I remember recording a lot of the keynote, but that's boring. QuakeCon 2008. Yeah, here we go. This is good shit right here. This is better shit anyway. It's basically exactly like this. People whooping and yelling. I'm glad that Stephanie got to go this year. God, 11 years ago. Oh, is that Twitch Prime sub? Thank you, Lord Gouda. It doesn't actually smell in there, Red Moth. They keep that room pretty chilled. Yeah, Doom Eternal. Oh, I'm gonna be playing a lot of Doom Eternal. Don't worry about that. Return of weekly Rock Band streams? I don't know about weekly, but I would like to. I mean, I really like Rock Band. I would play that anytime. Oh yeah, the whooping. I do hate Doom. I have to play it to keep my brand alive. God, that fucking whooping.
Always.
Yeah. It wasn't actually that intense this year. But boy, people sure did whoop. What's your instrument on Rock Band? I like playing drums the most. And singing. It's actually fun to sing. But everyone wants to sing. What's the whoop mean? Nothing. People just do it, and then people do it in response. Usually it's like you've been awake for 24 hours and you're seriously delirious, so you just start making sounds. That's it. That's all. Oh, thank you, CJ Nick. Appreciate that. Yeah, lots of whooping. Missed the announcement. Are you officially leaving your seat? Yes. Did Bruce have an impact on your decision? Sort of. It was sad to have him go. And I mean, it's hard to say truly what the composition of it was, because it was a ton of factors and a very complicated decision to make. But I think when you see your friends unhappy and they leave, and then some of that can jolt you into realizing that you're unhappy, and then maybe you need to leave. Like, some of it I think is kind of shocking you out of complacency, or maybe you lose the ability to convince yourself that everything will be okay, or that you can mentally put yourself in a better spot. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't a factor, but how much of one? I don't know. Human beings are complicated. Borderlands launch party. PAX East 2010. All right, there's a lot of weird stuff in my YouTube channel. Tell you what, we'll uncork that as the time goes by. You think others will also leave? I have no idea. Can't really talk about that. All I can talk about is myself. Sounds like an ICP gathering in there. Very well said. Oh yeah, I finished Command & Conquer 2 Tiberian Sun today. Great. Very memorable. Oh yeah, I think I did a music review of a nerdcore album. MC Frontalot is one of the foremost nerdcore artists, nerdcore being a burgeoning genre of music involving rap about nerdy things. Oh boy, that is, wow, 2006, alright. Nerdcore Rising is important simply because its existence in the genre is something of a novelty already, but it's actually a great CD besides that. I'm saying some garbage I don't understand. Frontalot has a few good songs. It's composed of half original material, half studio re-recordings of MC Front's earlier demo. At least for free on his website. Original tracks are excellent additions. Oh boy. Hearing his original demo re-recorded is such a strange experience. Songs like his Penny Arcade theme and Braggadocio have become frequent companions to my MP3 player for the past 3 years. Hearing them again but different is kind of like waking up from a dream to find your actual world does in fact find you with the ability to fly and a car that morphs into an elephant. Which I'm sure that is how to describe music. If you're a rap fan or a nerd or simply both, definitely go to his website and check out the MP3 sample. For God's sake, if you like it, buy it. Alright, I'm being nice, trying to support fellow content creators. When's your last day at RT? Like 3 days ago. I'm assuming you'll still see you in the office a while. Yeah, there are still some Funhouse videos banked up, so that'll be trickling out. But I'm done. I'm off the payroll. I'm out. Thank you guys for the subs. I apologize. Can't really thank you guys all completely, but I appreciate the questions. Hopefully, you know, I can get your stock options. Those disappear when you leave. Great podcast host on Dude Soup. Thank you. I think it'd be cool if you found a way to put those skills to use. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if other people need hosting, and then I'll cash checks all day for that. After I took Whataburger a few nights ago. Yeah, so I remember this. Yeah, my car is from an era before cup holders, air conditioning, electricity, and the wheel. Just hold it with one hand. Car is also manual transmission. Yeah, this was when I was driving a 1979 Funhouse, I was reading chat, a Volkswagen van. Oh, I gotta get these jams going. Still anything from the Funhouse offices? 2 cans of coffee from the refrigerator. So sad you're my favorite podcast member, but I definitely check your stream more now. It's Juicy Toaster. I mean, my streams are basically me on the podcast, but 4 hours of it. So if you like that, go for it. I also took some protein bars, so there you go. But the laptop I was using died on my last day because it was spirit bonded to me, I guess. So, but that battery was bulging. I swear Alana's a factor in all these people leaving Funhouse. Not really. No. I really enjoy working with Alana. She's really smart. She's really hardworking. No, not really. Has more to do with a lot of other things. Things you will hear about and some things you won't. Z guy, thank you for that. Thank you for the sub. But yeah, it's always got to be the lady, doesn't it? Man, anytime anything bad happens, a laser just turns to the only woman they can see and say, "You." Come on. Unless you have an actual reason to think that, maybe question where your mind is going with that. Oh yeah, so that's right. The soda was in my lap, and the seat was like held up by springs. So I hit a bump, and I bottomed out on the seat. The drink rocked forward. The straw went under the steering wheel, and then when it rocketed me back up, the straw stabbed through the bottom of the cup. And then like a 64 ounce of soda went all over my lap. So there you go. Will you and Bruce be streaming together occasionally? We already have been. So yeah. Yeah. I've been working too much, man. This is why I'm stepping back. I gotta... Also, it's Hajime no Ippo every year. But, Andy! What's up, man? You haven't seen the last of me. Promise that. Nah. Thanks for saying hi, though. We're gonna do some stuff. Anyway, the rest of that's just bullshit. Shut up. I don't care. Be quiet. Reviewing style guide, written in 2009. In 2009, I thought I was big shit enough to write a style guide. Right. Okay, so this is when I was the reviews editor for the game reviews. And if you want to... I've never worked a more thankless, frustrating job than editing volunteer game media writing. Because none of those people are writers, and very few of them care about writing. They were all, 95% of them were doing it just because they wanted to be in games media. And that is so much time I invested, like trying to tighten people's writing, fixing grammatical and spelling mistakes. Anyway, that's what led to this. It was like, maybe I'll make a guide. I didn't give up on JoJo, I just haven't had time to watch it. I deserve scorn for not being current on JoJo. But my goal, I have a few fitness goals. One of them is to be able to cosplay JoJo and look fabulous doing it. I also want to be DMC, Devil May Cry Dante, but that also requires, you know, getting pretty lean. Resident Evil 4 Leon would be pretty sick. Anyway, I'm gonna do it all. I'm gonna do it all. Fuck it. Shocked you weren't using Ryzen? For which computer? I'm using Ryzen on my stream PC to encode video. That helps. I'll cosplay a JoJo with you after I look better. Yeah, you and me, man. We're gonna make it there. What happens to my summer car? Will it ever be built now? Well, I'm not dead. I can always go back into the office, so we'll see. All right. I've looked over everyone's reviews for a few months now and seen several repeated mistakes, and I never helped you guys improve your writing, unify the style of your reviews, and most importantly, save me some time, because I would work my day job, come home and edit other people's writing, and would get so frustrated that people would just roll their fists on their keyboards and submit a review, and then I had to spend hours getting it post-worthy. So I had to be like, guys, please consider that you, like, your spot, your work is not done just when you hit send. Other people have to do stuff. All right. As with anything in writing style, situational, none of these suggestions except grammar are ironclad. There are always times you'll bend a rule to make an eloquent point. Basically, don't come through reviews I've written and call me on breaking this stuff. First of all, the goal of your review. I'm curious how my philosophy on this has changed, so I'm actually really excited to read this. Because I just popped off on Twitter about reviews, so we'll see how consistent I've been through the years. All right. A reader is going to read your review to learn what a game is like to play in order to make a purchasing decision. Your job is to tell them that and entertain them to keep them reading. Everything in review should serve these purposes. If anything doesn't, down to the word, cut it out. Reviews must strike a balance between being well-written, entertaining, and informative. You're not writing a review to prove to the world that you know about video games or to earn scores of nerd fans. And this is me kind of being like, guys, writing concisely and directly will make you sound more intelligent than espousing the greatness of Battletoads when it doesn't fit. So I was already like, you guys are trying to be gaming celebrities. You're not trying to be writers. And frustrating. Oh, Lamorky just found out. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to a bright and hopefully eventful future. The average review will hit high points of a game and a holistic analysis of the game's relative quality and provide a final judgment. If you are familiar and bored of this style, I highly recommend to you read this. What is that? Let's see what that is. Is it still there? Nope. Alwaysblack.com is gone. Well, who knows what that was. Reviews that break the mold but still serve the goals of review tend to generate a lot of traffic, so don't be afraid to pitch an experimental review. That never happened. People wanted free games, and they want to, like, be celebrities. That was it. They didn't give a shit about the writing. They didn't give a shit about talking to the audience. That's the thing that pissed me off the most. I'm like, there's little shreds of it coming back up. God damn. Of like, there are people in the service of making content for an audience that don't make content for the audience. They make it for themselves. They make it to, like, serve their own egos or try to attain some kind of status. It drove me crazy. And those people get weeded out as time goes by, but at this level, I mean, I had to deal with it because, you know, it was all volunteer. Nobody was getting paid, but nobody was acting like they wanted to get paid. They just wanted to be famous. To be famous to review games, what the hell? Anyway. And as always, if you disagree with the guiding ethos behind reviews, contact me and we'll chat it out. No one ever did, but people did bitch. I ended up getting fired from this website, by the way, for reasons nobody would tell me. And nobody gave me a warning either. Just got a cowardly message, like I think over AIM, telling me that I wouldn't be wanted anymore. Cool. Drew that raid on Sunday from Double Toasted. I do modding for them and asked if they could raid you. Oh, thank you, Austin. Yeah, that was cool. I don't think I was doing the most interesting thing at the time, but no, that was awesome. Your chat gets triggered real quick. Well, you're saying some shitty things, dude. Trappy. I'll call you out a little bit. You can't say offensive things and then be like, herp derp, you get triggered. You're trying. You're trying. If you kick a rock and then go, ow, my toe. Why did my toe hurt? Because you kicked the rock. I saw you doing it, so you don't get to pull that here. Also, I'm used to your game, dude. I've been on the internet for more than a decade. You think you can bring that weak trolling ass shit here? Sorry. You're probably a cool dude. Maybe just saying some stuff and getting a little riled up. That's cool. Just let it go. Calm down. Think about the things you say. And if they're constructive, then say them. If they're not, really question why you're trying to say it. And that's it. That's all you got to do. So, no hard feelings. All right. Don't spell out the history of the series and make broad statements about video games, and especially don't ask the question your review is intended to answer. Can this game live up to the hype? Introductions like these bore readers, and they will go to another page after 2 sentences unless captivated. The best introduction will entertain, make a good point about the game, and most importantly, make a summarizing judgment about the game. My review of Rhythm Heaven is a good example. I think I can find that. Reviews. Ooh, look at this work. Look at this work. Rhythm Heaven. Hold on. .doc. So let's I gotta throw this in Google Docs. Hold on a second. Oh, God. So much writing. This is how you get good at something, but this is the stuff no one sees. This is you in an apartment grinding away at people who don't give a shit about you and want their own thing, but you make it for you, you know? You do it because you have your goals in mind, but you have to suffer in the meantime because you got to prove yourself. All right, so this is the example that I held up as the ultimate in game review introductions. So let's see if it actually is that. Imagine someone asked you to review a seesaw. How would you begin to define the experience? More importantly, how silly would you feel trying to recommend to someone else that they should sit on a plank of wood and go up and down? On paper, the premise sounds so simple, so boring, and yet, seesaws rock. There is a quality to them that can't be accurately conveyed through words. This is how I feel when it comes to Rhythm Heaven. The game is idiotically simple, yet so charming and fundamentally enjoyable that I recommend it to almost any gamer, despite lacking the lexicon to explain why. Alright, that phrase at the end, a little wordy and stupid, but the sentiment is good, and hopefully, I think that's something that, yeah, lexicon, yeah. Seesaws rock 10 out of 10. What did I don't, stop saying that. Rhythm Heaven is a different sort of music game. It's a raw, no frills, and utterly refreshing in that regard. You'll experience elements of music and rhythm you never did listening to that New Kids on the Block greatest hits. Why did I reference that? The game has more charisma and charm, and you can rhythmically shake a stick down on a drum at. I think I'm referring to drumming. This is when I wasn't reading my own reviews out loud. Wordy and stupid is still me writing college papers. Yeah, everybody gets better. The only people that won't be utterly charmed by this game are the people that never tap out a rhythm on the table with their fingers and never turn on the radio in the car, or hell, never jumped on a seesaw. You know, people without souls. I would have changed some of the wording. Not bad. At least you're staying at Funhouse. Am I? Oh. Always gone. Gone forever. Oh yeah, so I was going through my review of reviews. Oh, there's my voice meter, by the way. You guys know my audio outs. Wiggle words, brevity, second person. Don't use it. You only ever want to use this when writing a letter to someone you know. In a review, the writer doesn't know the reader, nor does he/she. They wasn't really a thing then. Why the fuck would you think saying slurs in a chat is a good way to start? Yeah. It's not a good way to do anything. You might travel in internet circles where that's okay, but you have to go outside sometime. And you're outside now. I agree though, Hypo, excuse me. They is way better than he/she. Anyway, learning about the reader. Instead of saying you will like, say players will like this. It makes writers sound more professional and authoritative. You is more acceptable in features or editorials that can get away with a flippant tone. One must be reverent to the video games. References to other games, passive voice, grammar, yeah. Serial comma, punctuation. Yeah, I had to fix a lot of its. I had to fix a lot of PlayStation, iPod. But yeah, no one read this and no one obeyed any of it. No one cared. It took me a long time to get used to that. But it was a good lesson learned. Ooh, review blah. Oh, that's right. They gave. So now we're getting into the Machinima era, I guess. I want to open this, but I'm How do I make sure it opens on the other monitor first? Maybe if I drag it into Chrome, I'll be able to look at it there. Okay. Okay, yeah. It's got my phone number on it. Otherwise, I'd show it. Universe is my favorite content on Funhouse. Now I'm not sure what to do. The only smile I could... Oh, sorry. The only smile I could rely on every day was those videos, but it won't be new ones to make me really sad. We're gonna keep making stuff. We're doing a podcast. I know, it's the internet podcast, but... So we still hang out, and we still make content that's kind of like that. You and Bruce Kraken? Yeah. Yep. We'll be going into detail about what happened. Who, me? You can ask me whatever you want. There are things that I will go into detail on and things that I won't. So there you go. Oh man, this. Yeah, so, ooh. Are these all the images? Yeah, it's just the images. So, in an effort to improve my writing, I also did a weekly op-ed column called Bitnaps. And I did it for about 2 years? Yeah, I made it to 100. Imagine that. The routine didn't include dental, yes, but it wasn't very good. I just had to do some dental stuff and it ended up costing me like $600. So, America. Alright, let's see what the first one was. We'll just... 2007. November 2007. This was when I was writing for GamesAreFun.com, which was actually a great experience. And that's where I ended up meeting the person that eventually recommended me to work for Machinima. So, Games Are Fun kind of led me down this entire path. Will they do a Best of Lawrence soon? I don't know. They didn't tell me about it. What was the reason or reasons for why you left Rooster Teeth? By the way, you've always my support, been around too long, can't get rid of me and many others. Well, thank you, Miko. My reasons are pretty complicated. I think... I don't know, I guess I found myself getting further away from the work I enjoyed doing, and more of my day was getting consumed with the work I didn't enjoy doing. And there's a lot of other factors that I don't think really exactly need to be talked about. Oh crap, there's more tips to discuss. Making sure that there's... apologize for the low New Zealand dollar redues. Saw the vid on Instagram on demo scenes, looking forward to more editorials like that. Any plans on doing editorials like that independently? Maybe. I don't want to in any way make content that's similar to anything on Inside Gaming for a while. I mean, I want to, but I'm not going to. They deserve to kind of continue without any comparisons being made or any comments being left. They deserve to, like, run their own for a little bit, and I'm going to give them that. I say give like it's a gift. No, I'm just not going to do stuff like that for a little bit, so... yeah, that's the idea. You can play Ori and the Will-O-Wisps? Yeah? Do you have a no-compete clause? No, you can't enforce that in California anyway. I do have a non-disparagement clause. So, take that while you will. You gonna do a final Inside Gaming video like Bruce did? Inside Gaming video. I mean, I did today. Yeah, we talked about that today. So it's in today's episode of Inside Gaming. Down with Google Trends and you being the Trend Master. I was really overworked doing it. So, to kind of give me a break, we passed the production of that on to Alana. That's what happened. It's one of the things that I got wise to is that when you start selling an ad-supported show, you can never, ever, ever stop it. Unless it gets so little viewership that it's not worth selling, but that's rare. You have to, like, tank the show. Will you be gaming while high? That's something I can waste my time on now that finals are over for me. I tend to not to, at least when I'm streaming, because I don't, I can't acknowledge the audience that way. I just kind of, like, go flat. And that's not interesting to anybody. Do you believe, what's wrong? Were you very overworked? I would say no, but I think the result is kind of that I was. So, definitely hit burnout. So yeah. Oh. Sorry, other mods. Oh, no worries, Kickflips. Thanks for chilling. I really appreciate, by the way, all you guys, all you mods out there, you guys had this dumped on you. So, if I could have said something, I would have. But I got put in a weird spot. But thank you guys for hanging tough, and everyone's being chill. Most people are being chill. All right. So, how much of your day was dedicated to artistic creation versus production and the grind? So that's the thing. I'd say there's even a third thing that started to get in there, which is just like corporate bureaucracy. And it's not a bad thing. This is just sort of how things go. The bigger a company gets, the more it relies on process to run. And I feel like it's... Got you in there tearing up those highlighted messages. I need to read about Twitch points. Something that kind of left me behind. Anyway, all right. So, the bigger a company gets, the more you have to fill out forms and be in meetings and get more people to agree on to do a thing. Oh, dashing, thank you. The more like write-offs you have to get, the more time you have to invest to do a thing. So, and when you're managing people, that becomes your job, is navigating those things so other people don't have to. And I mean that's middle management. That's knowing the systems and knowing the process so that you can keep other people working. And that's basically what my job became, was doing the meetings, reading the emails, making time for other groups to talk about stuff. And that's not fun. And not that work should be fun. I want to be clear about that. But when, I was writing since 2007 to get into a position where I could make media and stuff like that. And then when my career path shot me over that, I was like, something's not right here. So, you weren't working for a YouTube channel anymore, you're working for a television corporation. Yeah, pretty accurate. Whose fault was it that you left, and why is it Rahul? I mean, just look at his mustache, man. Isn't that obvious? Same reasons as Bruce. Maybe? I know that Bruce wasn't super happy about the level of his day that got consumed by that stuff too. And I think the crappiest thing, and this is, again, it's no one's fault, but if you're good at that, it seems like nothing's being done, right? If you're good at navigating process and clearing the way for your people, they just think they're doing their jobs and that you're just sitting there not doing anything. So either you tell them what you're doing, and then it sounds like you're complaining all the time, or you just quietly do it, and then, yeah. Can you think of any reasons James and Adam would stay at this point? You'd have to ask them. I'm not either of those people, so I don't know what's going on in their heads. When the news broke during Bruce's Kerbal Space Program stream, we had to create a chat command asking Bruce was happy you left because people kept asking. It makes sense. It's a reasonable question to think about. So this is 2007. Could there be a drunk stream? There have been many, Matthew. Yeah, come on. Me? Come on. Why is he leaving me? That's been around. Yeah, there we go. You're on it, Zach. Thank you. I think that video game journalism and media has a larger burnout compared to other medias. No. I think it's just a factor of everybody wants to do it. So you have to compete with everyone. You have to outwork everybody. And yeah, when a workforce is democratized like that, you have to outperform everyone in the world because there's a million people writing for blogs that want to be a video game celebrity. So you have to put in the time to become more than that. Yes, Endergam, exactly. You have to become the kind of person that earns a good energy drink sponsorship. All right, so this is the first op-ed that I wrote about Assassin's Creed 2, I guess? Okay. We're here at the good old GAF. That's games are fun, not NeoGAF. That's something different. I started to make a change from being news-oriented to feature-oriented. This means more reviews, more features, and more original content. The internet now is a giant ocean of, well, a lot of people that do exactly what we do, but on boats to make the metaphor complete. 12 years ago, and this was still a thing. The internet... Some of these people can afford to do it 24 hours a day, unencumbered by inconveniences like jobs or cars that explode. I don't think a car ever exploded. I don't know why I wrote that. You know what you're doing next? You're taking a bit of a break. I'm doing this next, Morgoth, for a little bit. I'm going to be streaming more in the coming months, but I have other projects. I've got things lined up. This isn't going to be me until I die. Are you really pursuing a career as a professional wrestler? No, but I would wrestle again. I would need to do a lot more training though. Rather than trying to fight these people, we decided to do something new because frankly we're all pasty and weak. We'll still cover news, but we expect to see some new things along the way. In service of this new direction, we'll be writing a weekly column every Wednesday. Clever, you've already figured out the title. The column will discuss elements of video games that players probably don't consider. That is admittedly a vague description. Ugh. From analyzing subtle video game techniques, talking about the use of dynamic music, and pointing out industry trends, I am to make a thinking man's video game column. 2007, man. Sound good? More likely does it sound pretentious? Probably. But if you read this far, I've succeeded on some small level, so I humbly request you to read on. Okay, so it's me talking about Assassin's Creed. Yeah, Assassin's Creed 1, I remember a lot of people saying that the controls are bad, and I was like, no, there's actually a lot of smart stuff going on in this game. I think I was talking about how the intro, in Altair's character, the intro basically, like, showed you, like, it tied the narrative with the gameplay. The intro was Altair, like, running in and being an asshole and trying to stab some people, and he got other assassins killed. So the game was like, you have to be stealthy. And they showed that by Altair not being stealthy and the consequences that it... I thought that was neat. People like to talk about narrative in gaming, and they especially like to talk about it then, but nobody was talking about this kind of stuff. How, like, narrative beats and story beats could inform you how to play, or reinforce positive feedback that way. Which games do you plan on playing in the near future? Hold on a minute. I'm glad you asked. Thank you for that. I have here Star Wars: The Episode 1, Phantom Menace. I got this working on PC. That was an ordeal. I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna actually play through all the Star Wars prequel video games. But this one especially, because I saw a speedrun of this and was like, oh my god, how does that exist? So there's that. I'm gonna beat Doom on Ultra Nightmare, because Doom rules. Need to play through Witcher 3. I have a backlog. Danganronpa, yeah. Grand Theft Auto 5, finally. New Vegas, yes. Outer Worlds, I haven't played. I've been trying to, like, fight it in my head, but I think I might want to play through God of War on the hardest difficulty. I'm not gonna hit the same invisible wall, Astro. I don't know that I can not hit another one. Oh yeah, there's a lot of weeb trash I want to play. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Trails in the Sky, Dragon Quest 11, Final Fantasy 14, obviously. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of streams that are around a theme. Hold on, Christo, thank you. It's respect for taking such a big step. Ideas and people need space to grow. Certainly that everything is planned and worked out. You put in the work. Happy holidays. Thank you. Oh, that's such a nice sentiment. I really appreciate that. Thank you. PS4 God of War. Yeah. And yeah, I did say Trails in the Sky. I've always wanted to get back to that game. But yeah, I'm gonna do gaming around a theme. So all the Star Wars prequel games, Weeb Trash, maybe like Weeby Wednesdays. I don't know. Omicron. So yeah, Cyberpunk gaming. Now that Blade Runner's out, and there's Omicron, and then there's like a gang of other Cyberpunk games that I want to play through again because they're all so dumb. Man, they're all bad. Was it Ripper or like FMV games? It's also like, yeah, Nier Automata. Is Cyberpunk, right? That counts. And it's also anime. It's everything. But yeah, like just like real weeb trash, like everything by Compile Heart. Oh yeah, like Switch garbage bin games. There's a lot to do, and my goal is to find collections or like play games that are maybe modded in some interesting way, or from an era that people don't remember, or maybe are difficult to get working right. So I'm pretty good at getting stuff working. Astral Chain, yes, thank you. I'm pretty good at getting old games working. I'm pretty good at like making computers do what I want them to. So I'm hoping that in that way I can. What's up? Did you get that? Oh, stuff! Oh, that's so nice of you. Would you like me to open it? Sure. Stuff got me a bottle of champagne. I thought about doing that. I honestly thought about stopping at the liquor store on the way back and getting like...
Those balls?
Yeah. I did think about that.
You can support women another time.
That's right, I gotta support me now! Jedi Outcast? Yeah, I actually got Jedi Knight working with the like the neural up-res textures. I want to play through that, and I want to play the Jedi Outcast, but they're not a prequel game, so. Danganronpa soon, Austin. Basically what I want to do is have blocks on given weeks that are themed. So there will be a Weeb Trash block, and if Danganronpa is the Weeb Trash game that I'm playing, I'll play it during that block until I beat it, and then move on to the next game. I actually have a calendar, like a public calendar, that I'm gonna put on the internet. Woo! Hey! So this is not accurate. This might change, but this is kind of the idea. That basically I'll have blocks, and then I'll fill out all the tickets with what I'm gonna play in those blocks, so people can know what's gonna happen. I don't know if that's something anyone cares about. Stephanie, Raised on Rainbow. Stephanie currently works for Blizzard. Oh gosh. Steph, what's your title?
Manager of Community Development.
There you go. Are your stream times changing? I'll probably be keeping the same blocks, just adding more. Not streaming the shower is a mistake. It kind of is, but I don't want to get toss banned.
Do you want me to make your champagne pink?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
that would open the prism powder.
Yes. Absolutely. Alright. I'm gonna skip forward to... a little blinga bling. Skip forward to 2008. Let's see what I was hard blogging about then. I think I'm gonna change up this playlist too. Listen to this now. Gotta kick up the energy a little bit. Can no more Viali Funhouse so I don't have to sub to anymore? Yeah, it's stressful on the bank account, isn't it? Oh, architecture, you know this? Yeah, this came out a while ago and I was like, because I saw Lane Volta, I guess, tweeting about it. I was like, when is it gonna land? It finally did. There's a way to send you music recommendations. You can whisper them to me.
I straight up made it very pink and sparkly.
Ooh, oh my god. That looks like it's maybe not fit for consumption, but that's okay. Hold on a minute. Ooh. Man. Steph, thank you.
I mean, I guess
Look at those sparkly. I don't know if it can focus that close to the camera. Hold on a minute. Maybe I can... Let me fiddle with some knobs here. Oh. There it is.
kind of see it, yeah. I wasn't sure. I guess you have to put in a little bit more for a little deeper color, but that is very sparkly.
No shit.
The
Wow.
prism powder is really bad. Time to fuck around.
Now I gotta get my focus back.
Colors.
Can't remember where it was. That looks good. If I'm a little fuzzy, it's just the stream magic. Oh, cheers, Steph. Thank you. Hashtag blessed. No one says that anymore. What's the new hashtag blessed? We don't bless up anymore, do we? I guess it's okay, Boomer, provided that, yeah, it's like played out. It doesn't mean anything at this point. All right, yes, I was rolling the dice on another editorial. You start to run out of things to write about when you've been doing it every week. Spore, writing about Spore. Spore. What I'm gonna do is not what I usually do. No, not back on Halo, probably. Yeah. Are you doing more voice acting? I would like to, Strazzy. I guess I have a few credits, and I'm going to be pursuing performance, and voice acting is part of that. So, for sure. So what was I saying here? Oh yeah, I was talking about how each stage of the game is actually a tutorial for the next stage. What about voiceover work? I mean, yeah, that's what somebody just asked. So I'd like to do that. I think it would be awesome to do VO work for games. I'd like that, but I gotta, I spent this long developing a career in games media. I feel like if I do that for voice acting, I'm starting over. I gotta go back in and like learn how to do it and do all the... I guess having a following probably does let me skip some of that, but... Good to hear. I really enjoyed your acting in Arizona Circle. Thank you, Glass Planet. Also, that's an awesome name. Yeah, I wanted it. So yeah, maybe there's a future there. But I also feel like, you know, I'm, you know, white dude in his mid-30s or whatever. Not exactly the hottest cast, I think, but it'd be fun. Take a class, not just learn, but to make connections. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I intend to come at those things acknowledging that I'm a novice in those skills and try to learn them. What about mocap? Got a big face, makes it easier to put the dots on? Sure. I'd love to try all of it, but I want to be good at it. I don't want to be bad, obviously, so. Yeah, I guess I was blogging about Spore or whatever. Sure. We're planning on playing Harvester. I've tried. That's a hard game to play. I mean, yeah, like, no shit, but it's a weird one. It's very hard to figure out what to do without a guide. I've tried to play Harvester. All right, let's skip on to the 2000s, see what's going on here. Oh, I think I was talking about EA Active. I was thinking about this because I've been playing Ring Fit a lot lately. Being bad at something is generally a first step toward being good. Good point, Geeky. I guess what I don't want is Lost Odyssey. Yes. Maybe there's like a JRPG day that I can throw that under. I'm rather pissed that exercise-based games have only reached prominence. Had these been around in my youth, convincing my parents to get a game console would have been a much easier sell. Yeah, I was a little doughy. I still am. I remember reading about the strange exercise bike Super Nintendo Hybrid and Nintendo Power during the early 90s. I used this to bolster my case that not all games would turn one into a withered simulation junkie. It's a little success. Kids these days, they don't know how easy they have it. Also, music is too loud and I like the taste of Metamucil. This is not a bad intro. I'm starting to like, well, it's 2009. I'm starting to develop a tone. I'm starting to write conversationally. It's interesting to see it go. It's a ring worth of money. Yes, I'd say so. It's an excellent game. Like, to the extent that I was kind of mad that it didn't get any recognition at the Game Awards. I think it deserves something. The animation's great, the music's fantastic, the workouts are legitimate, and it actually, like, understands fitness culture. Drago was like a wimp, but then the ring got him buff, but then he got full of himself and became like an asshole, and that's a thing. So, pointing out you have more viewers right now than Dado. I mean, so Dado's awesome for one. You guys should check him out. But at the same time, also, I just left a job of 5 years, so I'll do this once. Dado will do it at any time he wants, so don't worry about that. Perhaps my parents' immutability on such issues had a positive outcome. Immutability, come on. I'm not a fairly active guy, though my pride insists that's more my doing than theirs. Martial arts, rock climbing, and random bits of walking keep my heart from turning into a ball of nacho cheese. Ever since DDR introduced more activity than shuffling to the bathroom to nerds everywhere, I've been captivated by hybrids of exercise and gaming. Naturally, I snapped up to Wii Fit and EA Active, which have respectively added a dirt magnet of a scale, okay, and an oversized rubber band to the considerable peripheral clutter of my living room. Thick phrasing, but I see what I'm going for. Being the two major fitness-targeted packages on the Wii, how do these games stack up against each other? Each has benefits and drawbacks and is clearly targeted towards specific people. In the interest of those with limited budgets, I'll set these two games against each other and see how they measure up. I was the only one writing about this. No one gave a shit. Still no one gives a shit, man. Gamers. They just want to hit buttons and shoot people in the head. Just playing the Game Awards demos. I did not play System Shock in time. I've been busy, dude. Everyone says sabbatical, but that's not what this has been. Will you audition to get in Fast and Furious 10 as Paul Walker replacement? Yes. Oh, dude, I'll do that in a heartbeat. That's kind of the thing. I'll audition for anything, but I need to get in that process, and I need some amount of validation from other people, to the extent that, like, I need somebody to look at my reel and be like, okay, you got something. Or, if you take some classes, we can turn this into something, but if somebody looks at it and like, no, you're just some dick, then I'll go to classes anyway, but at least I'll know where I am. I'm gonna let you know how much you've inspired me over the years. Cannot wait to see what the future holds for you. Thank you, Camping Troll. Yeah, I wanna realize my potential. I wanna go Super Saiyan. Ultra Instinct. Did you see Laura Bailey leave mid-game in the awards to play Go D&D? That's awesome. Darren, it's not rosé. It's not rosé. It's champagne with pink sparkly powder added because Stephanie is a goddamn queen. So yeah, EA Active was fucking awesome. And it had a soundtrack by BT. So there you go. Sparkley, thank you. Cody 1, nice to see you. You running for president? Yes. All right, let's get into the main event here, which is the blog that I set up on my I set up a Apache server on my own machine so that I could load this stuff up. This took about 3 hours to import, and then I tried to update it with a modern version of WordPress, and then I had to do it again. I missed it earlier. What are these tunes? This is She, S-H-E, which is kind of hard to find, but yeah, no, music's awesome. So near the end of it, I was just using the website as a podcast server, which is why all of these posts are just podcasts. They don't even have an image because no one was going there and I don't care. Or I didn't care. But what I can do is click on my name. So these are all the posts that I wrote or posted. And you can kind of see in the URL here, it's paginated. With 10 posts, 20 posts on every page. So if we were to, let's just guess, how many pages do you think are attributed to my name and posts that I did? Let me know about the She discography sale a few months back. Oh, I'm glad you saw that, yeah. Do you have any tips for someone that wants to write gaming-related articles and only have experience with research papers? Start writing. Write a lot. 420, good. 25 is a good guess. That gets us back to 2012. And 2012, oh my gosh, what's going on here? Oh, sometimes I would just shitpost on the blog. Hold on. Some of these are still there, thank God. 2012, but it's 2011. Good Lord, that's loud. And yeah, I just posted a really sexy farmer with that? I don't know. Shit posting doesn't count. 54. Alright, let's go for it. At some point, the number's going to be so high that the page won't resolve anymore, but we're not there yet. We're into 2011 now. I don't know, all this shit. Oh. Yeah, the internet's old. Also, like, back then, I made this WordPress template, and it had to use all the media from the old WordPress template. Yeah, GURP. Does it still work? Oh, is that a screenshot? Oh. Yeah, it's Flash. That's right, no one likes Flash anymore. You full-time e-girl now? You tell me. You shower money on me and I'll tell you how much of an e-girl I am. 64, good number, solid number. Killzone 3 multiplayer trailer. 2011 still. Would you look at that? I guess I was just gushing about something. Not found. Dead. Alright, well. 69, an even better number. Still there, Lilt Line. I remember that game. Oh, Gaijin Games. I wonder what they're up to. This was a fun game. There was a lot of experimental stuff on WiiWare. Vizio on live. Urgh, damn it. Is this blog still resolved? It does. Fuck. Okay, so here we're gonna start our journey. I don't know if it goes to 100. Let's see. It does. Holy crap! All right, this is gonna take a while then. 120. Still writing there. This is all me. This is all me. And okay, 150. Too much. Too much. I've done it finally. 130 still there. Here was it. Oh, I have to read that. Oh my god. Okay. We've done it. May 12th, 2010. The first thing I did for Machinima was the Record of Agarest War review. Turns out it's a big trashy anime game. Weird. Oh yeah, I took that photo. I remember that Matt. That was a good Matt. So here's the bummer. Oh yeah, these are all on Flickr and they're all still there. Wow. Did they not? Surely they're not paying for this anymore. So the thing is, this game purports itself to be way more trashy than it was, which was kind of the problem with me. You only got to bone anime chicks, and they didn't show any of it. And yeah, you got a titty pad, but they were really leaning into the anime trash, but there really wasn't that much. It was just a very long, arduous JRPG. Ooh, damn. Record of Aggros War is boring, tedious, and thoroughly derivative. That said, there are gamers out there that will snap it up and enjoy every second of it. If you enjoy incremental number creep, if you enjoy or at least tolerate generic anime characters and stories, and especially if you're starved for a tactical RPG, you should play Record of Aggros War simply because there's no decent competition. However, if you're looking for a guilty pleasure, stick to the internet. I was salty, man. They bait and switched me on dim boobs. Seriously? You buy a JRPG and bitch, it's a JRPG? There are good and bad JRPGs, Aaron. What kind of snacks do you usually have? I try not to snack. Lately, it's been like Greek yogurt, pickles, 0-calorie stuff. I don't know. I'm not a good gamer grub talker. I'm trying to get my shit together. All right, here we go. Never play this game again. You're the biggest loser in this game. I'm not quitting until you realize how bad you are. These are just a few gems you'll hear if you decide to play Heroes of Newerth as a dirty, filthy noob. If you're not a Defense of the Ancients noob, and being a noob is the worst insult you can imagine, you will enjoy Han. However, if you inadvertently stumble across Defense of the Ancients, there's a good chance you'll hate this game and every second you spend with it. This is the origin of everything I dislike about Dota. Han is so good. How dare you, Cynico? I mean, I'm sure it's good, but damn. 20 minutes or so killing creeps doesn't remember my experience. So yeah, this is basically me in 2010 talking about what a Dota or what a MOBA is. Here's a Newerth is a hyper complicated game of chess with the caveat that you can just walk up to a chessboard and have some fun as long as you know the rules. Years of Dota experience still doesn't guarantee fun here, mainly because the hardcore Han players are some of the worst people on the planet. They have years of experience with this game type and are thoroughly impatient with those that don't. Playing in unranked or no-stat games helps get you acclimated, but given the lack of bots or a tutorial that explains the finer points of the mechanics, newcomers' only option is to endure hours of frustrating floundering and mockery. It's been a long time since I wanted to hurt people over the internet, but Han made me regret giving up on developing a groin kick that could be sent through the TCP/IP protocol. Whew. I don't know, man. Here's the Newerth is a love it or hate it game. If you're a Dota buff, get this game. Is it all the stat tracking, boss complexity, weird, and ease of use you could want. For everyone else, your only recourse is to watch tons of replays, read wikias, and spend hours with some of the nastiest people on the internet. The community mentality is if you aren't good, don't start playing. And given that you can't play with anyone but them, that's a real problem. If that sounds fun for you, then dive right in, but everyone else should stay far, far away. Just because you were bad at this game, you should not give it a bad criticism. You can easily turn off chat by typing the IC if the players are hurting you too much. The controls are not bad, you just have not gotten used to it yet. Compared to Warcraft 3, it's a big upgrade. You can also turn off auto-attacking and options if you were too much of a noob to not do it. Auto-attack is a noob-friendly stuff. For those who regards Gessel. Okay. Okay. I'll just not play it. I mean, I remember just being like, okay. I don't have to come to you because you're a dick. It's kind of, whatever. I mean, he was trying to help, and it was his version of helping. So I get that. I get it. Sometimes I'm amazed the communities that can build up that attack anyone that tries to come close to them in any way. It's just wild. Spirit Tracks. I remember the Fighting Fantasy. It came with like the book. It was like a choose your own adventure book. Oh, I really like Dragon Age Origins. What did I give it? 9? 9.5? Gold Award! That's a good ass game. Gamer cred redeemed. Oh yeah, so this is when they, in May 2010, this is when they first launched news on the blog. So they wanted me to do 10 news posts a day, paying me $10 a post. That's $100 a day. Yeah, Brickhouse, I'm leaving RT because, I don't know, my job wasn't fulfilling anymore. And there was a lot of cool stuff I wanted to do that I couldn't do at RT, so I'm gonna do it here. That's simple. Also, I want to eat up all the Twitch money. I want to gobble it all up. But yeah, this was the first post that I wrote, and I think it crashed the blog because I was like, well, it's gonna hit like search traffic, and if I write it stupid, people might share it. Turns out they did, and I wrote it from a character, like as a character. Dude, okay, dude, I was just checking up on Chad's Facebook wall again, because you know, that latest status update he posted about Nickelback blew the hell up. I still don't get how anyone can trash that band, because they're basically our generation's Beatles, right? So anyway, I saw this out on the site, Dallas Pro Gamers. This is actually, like, this is what I saw on Facebook that day, and I was like, fuck it, I'll write about this. I saw it, I'm totally a pro gamer. I played Halo for like 12 hours yesterday, so of course I clicked the shit out of that, bro. And bro, these guys, they have the next Xbox. Check this out and keep it on the deal, because there's no way you'll see this anywhere else. You see that shit? It's the Xbox 720! On the corner. I can't believe it's some Facebook guy got it before anyone else, but there it is. Look closer at it, man. And like, if you look, it's a 360 faceplate, photoshopped out. First of all, is this a hot baby watch? Totally reminds me of that chick you used to date. I don't remember the name. Stacey or something? Didn't she give you the herb? Anyway, this baby's rack is so prime that it appears to warp the fabric of space-time. Because yeah, the 720 is like drooping off. It's almost like the logo and the words don't match up right, but that's because she's so smoking fine it plays tricks on your eyes. So I can check out that tight 720 back there. No, the side doesn't even have a sight over top. That's because it's future tech, man. All Star Trek and shit. It's so awesome. It doesn't even exist in 3 dimensions. Beam me up, bro, because I'm down for that. What's that on TV? Some kick-ass Halo action going on back there. Halo! I like Halo. You like Halo. I like Halo, hot chicks, and 2-dimensional video game consoles. These guys get me, man. They get me so hard. I'm filling out an application right now. You should too, but don't spread this around, okay? I don't want everyone getting in on this thing. Oh yeah, if you see Chad, tell him I got his back 8 ways, because there ain't no band sweeter than Nickelback. Every time I hear Rockstar, I get a little misty, except I don't cry, because dudes don't cry. I just shotgun a bit to keep myself on track. Nickelback rules! That was like... that was just me sitting at my, like, computer just being like, fuck it, whatever. 2010. No one cared. That's the thing I remember, is like, they wanted 10 posts from me a day, and no one was reading them. I just had to post them. I wasn't edited or anything. So, there's some weird stuff. There's some real quality shit posts baked into this database somewhere. Natal, remember that? The fact that you got paid for that is amazing. I mean, it got a lot of traffic. Stop motion NES video. Not there anymore. Bonk. The blob. Hawks 2 shots will rocks your socks. Yeah, those are some airplanes. Remember Hawks? Ace Combat is still way better. Boom! Boy, am I glad all the comments stayed. Title clickbait or real? No, State Farm, very real. I quit. I'm out. What's the new plan? This for now. But I've got some stuff lined up in 2020. Some work. And I'll tweet about that when it happens. I remember Chalks, yeah. Did you leave Funhouse? I did. I have left Rooster Teeth. Oh, PSP Go? 10 free games, back rub, sack of money. Please buy the PSP and we'll totally tag you back with the beer next time we go, you know, we're good for it campaign. Boom! Are you drinking? Champagne. Celebrating. Please be acting, because you were amazing in Arizona Circle. Midnight Specials, I intend to try to pursue that. A lot of the feedback I got on that was overwhelmingly positive. And I kind of thought I was good at it, but I try to not, like, rely on what I think about things, because everyone always, you know, your own perception of your own stuff is going to be skewed, but everyone was overwhelmingly positive about it, so we'll see, man. I got a reel. I'm going to try to get an agent. We'll see what happens. We'll see. We'll see. But here's the thing, like, I know that there are people out there who want it bad, and they're willing to spend their entire day, their entire lives trying to be actors and movie stars. I don't want it like that. I want to do it because I actually think it's really interesting work and really challenging work. So I'm not going to be like hanging out at bars trying to network. I just want to do commercials and I don't know, like be a dad who's trying to sell an Alexa or something. I don't know. That'd be fun. I want to have fun. Well, I want challenging work. That's fun for me. I don't want to just have fun. Should be clear about that. Let's see. Let's see what else we got. Sell a vacuum? I can sell a vacuum. Let's see what else we got. First 2 patched. Okay. QuakeCon 2010. All right. Oh, Brad Wardell. Nice. Did this ever become a thing? NBC producing video game primetime show. Joystick. Game on. Didn't that happen? 95? No, come on. 2010? No, 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 no. Maybe it never really made it. Yeah, I'm a big time Twitcher now. God tier VO actor. Voiceover could work. Yeah, I'd like to try anything. Could you do something like Arizona Circle as an individual contract or something? Yes, absolutely. We'll see if it happens. I don't think Rooster Teeth's the kind of company that would pay for exterior talent, especially one that left. But hey, we'll see. I'm down for whatever. Any chance for a podcast? I'm already doing one. I'm doing one with Bruce and Criken. Josh Flanagan, you and Bruce all seem to have left shortly after Arizona Circle. Coincidence? Well, Bruce left before it aired. Josh and I left. I can't comment on anything else. All I can say is that RT wanted me to leave, or wanted me to announce I was leaving today. As close to the end of the year as possible. They didn't say why. I didn't ask. I just wanted to be like, yeah, okay, whatever. You know, you guys do what's good for you. I want to make things as good as possible for everyone on my way out. And that's what that was. So, didn't Josh actually leave like 7 months ago? Sort of. He wasn't on payroll for a while, but he talked about that. Is the stuff lined up for 2020 on Twitch or no? I mean, I guess one is also on Twitch, but one is definitely not. So, will you make merch? Probably not. I'm not I don't intend to invest in myself as a brand. Any plans for Patreon? No. No, I don't. I also don't want to obligate myself to making a weekly production to justify a Patreon. I'm gonna play video games here and hang out with people. That's what I really enjoy doing. So I'm gonna do it. And that'll be fine for a while. I don't think it would last forever. My prediction is that I would get some volume. I would get some like heat off of leaving Rooster Teeth, and then I don't think the things I want to stream are really mass market. I like weird stuff. So if I wanted to, I could probably target my streams to try to be successful, to try to like hit major categories and stuff like that. Probably not gonna do that because I've been doing that for a long time. So I'm here to be me. I'm here to talk to people, and I'm here to play fun and weird games and talk about those. Oh, you'll get hot takes. Hot takes aplenty. Talking hentai games, borderline. They're called ecchi. No, I want to play some. I want to play some good old titty anime trash. Believe me, I'm into that for sure. So yeah, your break ads is on fire, huh? Oh, you mean like the clips and stuff like that? So that's part of the projects that I want to invest more into. Is like, so I have weird clips that I show when I go use. Actually, I need to use the restroom now, so it's a perfect time to bring this up. So every time I go on break or like start or end the stream, I have this bank of. Oh, let me. Hopefully, I'm not. No. Actually, hold on a minute. Just to prove this shit is legitimate, I had to hook up my my DVD drive again for this. So there's that shit. This is an example of the dumb stuff that I want to do. So hold on a second. Let me move this over here. Can't show everything off. So I have a folder. I'll show it right now. Close some of this stuff. All right. So this is the folder. The blocked folder is like, this used to be where I would put the clips that got blocked on YouTube so I could keep uploading stuff to YouTube without editing out the clips. Turns out people didn't care for them on YouTube, weird. So I just started cutting around them entirely. So when it was blocked on YouTube, it didn't matter. And then I'm tagging them so I can sort and stuff. But here are all the clips that play. There are currently 1,444 of them. Each one of them is like 1 to 3 minutes long. And hold on a second. I've been adding to this folder for years. It's almost 100 gigabytes, and oh boy, that details tab's taking a while. 36 hours and 51 minutes of random footage of a bunch of weird stuff. And it just plays randomly. And my goal was always to create a sort of like Cinematech vibe, or like an Everything is Terrible vibe. And that's kind of what it's becoming, because I've just put a lot of weird stuff in there. So that's what these things are. And you're gonna see it now. And one of the projects I wanna do is, I have been doing it already, sub-only streams where I just show that for 4 hours. It's not a troll, this is real. And a lot of it's video game related, trailers and demos and clips and things like that. Other weird stuff to catch a predator, movie clips that are weird and absurd. And then when you play them all randomly, they kind of, if you let your mind drift, the process that takes you on is kind of interesting, provided that, you know, happenstance lands you on some interesting clips. So, yeah, that's another thing I want to work on. The next step in the evolution is for me to tag it all with metadata, so that I can search through it and make customized playlists. Yeah, and everyone can just hang out and chat about stuff, share their memories and things like that. Billion people already said this. Oh, thank you, Bella. Thank you. Thank you for dropping by, too. Does Bernie not like you? I don't think Bernie thinks about me. I've talked to Bernie, I want to say, like 5 times? Tops? So, we're in different worlds. All the glitter settled to the bottom of the glass. So yeah, back to the clips. So I'm going to, it's not tea, it's just how it goes, man. They're doing their own thing, we're doing our own thing. Should say we? Whatever. I'm drinking champagne, celebrating. Yeah, it's just champagne. So, I'm gonna take a break now. Gonna go to the, we're gonna go to clips, and you guys can watch those for a little bit. Maybe like a minute or something. We'll see. So see you guys soon, and I'll be right back. And thank you guys for watching too. This is nice. You know, feeling love. You guys are all so positive. I appreciate it. All right, see you guys soon.
You're not a bug.
All right, boys, I'm back. Also, Dado, thank you for the raid. Oh my god. You guys came in at a weird time. I mean, a good time, don't get me wrong. But I gotta explain a few things. So if you have no idea who I am, hi. I used to work for Rooster Teeth. My name's Lawrence, nice to meet you. So used to, because this is basically me celebrating me leaving. I am now independent on my own. And I'm gonna listen to some Goldfinger. Man, this album's so good though. Yeah, I usually stream video games, but I'm not tonight. I'm sort of celebrating and remembering my career. So if you guys want to stick around for that, you're welcome to. I spent the night, I spent yesterday installing and configuring a web server on my computer so that I could get a website running that I used to work on in 2014. And it's got a lot of my old writing on it. So I'm basically just poking through a bunch of old stuff to kind of like, you know, remind myself of the path I've been through to get to where I am now, sharing that with you guys. So that sounds like something you want to stick around for. I'd appreciate it. What are the nature of the future project you're going to be? So actually, it's funny you talk, Sandra, welcome. It's funny you mentioned that. So before I went on break and you saw weird clips and stuff, I was talking about the nature of those clips. So I'm going to make content out of those, sort of. It's more of a live streaming experience and yeah, good old 127, yeah. So I've been doing sub-only streams of just those clips, which, like, when you watch them for a long time, it kind of puts you in a mood. But it's fun to just kind of hang out and chat about that. So that's one of the projects I'm doing, and I'm trying to tag them with, yeah, local host boys. But I'm trying to tag them with metadata too, so that I can search and then do a themed playlist. What I was hoping for is that I could have a Star Wars one and a holiday one, like a Christmas one, ready to go. Other things got in the way. Ain't that the way? But that'll happen eventually. So like when I play Star Wars games, I'll have Star Wars clips running. Or if like for this, you know, weekend episode 9's coming up, I'll do a sub-only clip of just, yeah, XAMP game. It took me a while to remember what XAMP was, but boy, it all came flooding back as soon as I installed it and got it configured. So that's one thing I'm gonna do. As the substream only chat or only subs can watch it? Only subs can watch. Anyone can hang out and chat, which is, you know, kind of weird. But yeah. So that's one thing I'm gonna do. I also want to do book reading streams. I got a cozy fireplace over there. I'm gonna set a fire, put on a nice jacket, and read Batman Forever. To just kind of go through that with people. That'll be fun. I have other themed streams that I want to do. I want to play all the Star Wars prequel video games, starting with this bad boy. I'm going to start this Thursday, probably. And somebody was asking, so yeah, Witcher 3. I'm going to play through all Witcher 3 because I haven't done that yet. So we got to celebrate Merry Witchmas. Perhaps Neil Gaiman. Only bad books. I mean, good books. Yeah, there's a trope of novelizations to The Office. I gotta scoop all those up. What podcasts are you doing? I'm only doing the one with Bruce and Criken. I don't want my career to be podcasts. Kind of why I left Rooster Teeth. So, man, this song has been stuck in my head all day. Have you ever gone by Larry? Yes. In fact, up until I graduated college, that's when I went. Final Fantasy 14. Been streaming that more lately. Doing anything on YouTube. I upload all my VODs there, if that counts for anything. I want to stay away from YouTube because that's where all my content's been, and I don't want anything I do going forward to be compared to anything that's currently being done by anyone at Rooster Teeth. Because I like and respect them, and I want them to... Oh shit, I got an emote. Thank you, Rathion. I want them to not have to live under any clouds, you know? So, yeah, theme streaming. Yeah. Also, more rhythm games, Sandra. I gotta show you my skills as they evolve. Why am I leaving Rooster Teeth? There is an FAQ for it. Yeah, thank you, Zach. So I apologize because there's a lot of questions that will probably be asked repeatedly, and everyone deserves an answer. I want to be clear about that, but I feel bad for the people who have already heard the answer a number of times. So there is an FAQ to kind of go over some of the basics. Yes, TJ Maxx is coming to Steam. I'm really excited about that. Beat Saber. Yeah, I need to get a whole index set because I have to play Half-Life Alyx. I have to. I don't want to, but I have to. So yeah, basically I'm just talking with chat and scrolling through. Oh my god, I do need a light cycle. Oh, I still want it. eBay money. This link has to work, damn it. So yeah, I got this is an old website that I have volumes of writing banked up in. And I'm just kind of picking through it. Having a good time, remembering things. Get a light cycle to go with your Cyberpunk 2077 jacket. I already have an electric bike. Please go visit Kinda Funny. I should. I haven't been to San Francisco in a long time. Got number 6 on the world leaderboards for Crab Rave. Hell yeah, Albatross. But now you're on the Rhythm Masters radar. What if I get in there? What if I get in there and mix it up? Electric motorcycle or bicycle? No, electric motorcycle. I went 100 miles an hour on it. I finally did it. Not today, but I never went triple digits until like a few months ago. You need to sleep? Alright, thanks for hanging out, man. I think text news websites are less popular than video for games. Yeah, way less popular. So do you think it'll be replaced by video news formats? I think reading will always have an audience. I think video, by its nature, can get more popular. And there's clout in people knowing who you are and what you look like. I mean, I'd spent so much time in written when I had to teach myself editing and teach myself how to be on camera, so. How old am I? I am 35. So, hard mid-30s. Hard mid-30s. Not old yet. Still time. Still time to become a hit Hollywood actor / stuntman. Thank you, Benny Boy. Also, Grant, thank you too. Yeah, I guess I am Boomer, you're right. Any more drunk streams? Yeah, dude, yes. I have drunk streamed on my own many times. The day I fell off my house, Steph and I were playing Rock Band and drinking for like 6 hours straight. It was awesome. And I need to do that more. And is that I'm leaving? You'll have to ask him. I don't know anything about that. I haven't done stunt driving. No, I've only done stunt performance. And I did get hit by a car. No, I didn't. I rolled over a non-moving car. The actual doing car hit was in the advanced class that I didn't do. Oh, thank you, Deep Pipes. I appreciate that. It was great hanging out with you. Thank you, Gabriel. Thanks for hanging out. You're 36 and I'm 35? No, I'm not. Wait. No, I'm not. I'm close to 36, but I'm not 36 yet. Need to fall off your roof more? I do. Do you do any more streams from the roof? No, because then people will know where I live. Grab a beer with you? Thank you. Ooh, StarCraft 2. Yeah, 2010, that was the height of me being into StarCraft 2. The Hobbit. Steins. God. This is what video games were all about. Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2 screenshots. It wasn't even out yet. Look at him hold that lightsaber backwards, though. Planning on adding any other contributors or just your own writing? This is an old blog. 2010. This is not my blog. This was the Inside Gaming blog. So this is me looking at all of my old writing. This is not a venture that I intend to continue. I still watch the GSL sometimes too. Click for Big. Yeah, remember Click for Big? Remember when people said that? Remember when that was in the articles? Ugh. Oh man, yeah, when Rare had to talk about the Kinect. Jeez. New writing? Actually, yeah, some of my 2020 opportunities are for writing, but we'll see. How long before RT actually implodes? I don't know. I don't know anything about that. Which is, it's comforting to not know anything and also to not really care. Apart from, you know, the friends that I still have there that I have utter and complete faith in to continue making awesome stuff. This song's great too. Ooh, Connect bundles. Kmart, jeez. Oh, you feel like a demographic? Yeah. I remember realizing when I left the most important demographic. Like when I graduated college, I was like, shit, no one's targeting me anymore. I mean, they kind of were, but I spent my days playing games. They didn't know how to reach me. But that was tough, trying to figure out how to be an adult and not care about fitting into a niche or something like that. Yeah, I mean, any further videos, is that it? It's not up to me at this point. If they ask me and the schedules work out, sure. But there are a lot of things about that are not up to me. So, not the person to ask. Thoughts on Neuromancer? Do a live reading? That's a good idea. Like that and Snow Crash? Oof. I'll be covering video game news in some form in the future. I'll talk about it on my streams, like while I'm playing a game, but I don't think I'm gonna do it with intent. Because I wanna let Inside Gaming go do its thing. The RT Wiki is wrong, Alicia. Yeah, Neuromancer is god tier. It got a lot of Cyberpunk things really good the first time. Next dashboard leaked. Ooh, is it right? It actually was. That is what it looked like. Sort of? I might have been a beta for it. Gonna miss you on Funhouse? Yeah, I'll miss being on Funhouse too. Hardest thing about leaving RT. Not seeing my friends every day. That's something I had to think a long time about. That was one of the best parts of the job. Working with people that I respect and click with and consider my friends. I'm putting in good terms with RT. Yeah, as far as I know. I did everything they asked me to. If I didn't, man, that'd be a mystery. What's this song? I'm glad you asked. It's Goldfinger. Tijuana Sunrise. What do you think the future of Funhouse is now? Not up to me to say. I don't know. Adam, James, and Elise are running it, and they seem to be doing a great job. Lee Pod, thank you for the sub. You do a live reading of Ready Player One. That's a really good idea too. Oh my god, that's a good idea. I don't know if that gets into weird territory. Most of the stuff I do on stream relies on like what I would consider abandoned media. That's still an actively selling book and a movie. There might be a problem with me just reading that whole thing. You know? How long total have you worked with IG and Funhouse? Assume at least a decade. I've worked with those people for about more than a decade. But Funhouse only started in February 2015. So, I've been working at Rooster Teeth for just shy of 5 years. Batman Forever's abandoned media? The novel is, right? Right? I don't know, something, like, I actually looked up, it's published by Warner Books, which doesn't exist anymore. So, like, who's gonna come after me? But the publisher of Ready Player One is probably still there. So that's kind of where I'm at. I try to find companies that don't know that they own something and use that, or that's my thoughts. Oh yeah. Wait. I thought that was something else. Music is obviously something I have a passion for. You can hear Goldfinger right now. Otters, what's up, man? Thanks for 2 years, man. Appreciate that. The stream just turned into an Audible stream. I just want to experiment with stuff. I want to have a weird idea and just wake up and do it. Instead of having to like ask people if it's a good idea or figuring out how to monetize it or deciding if it can sell enough ads. It's just like, Batman ones are actually pretty good. I read Batman and Batman Returns. Okay. it does seem like the novel I flipped open to a couple of scenes, and it does seem like they're just literalizing the scenes from the movie. Any thoughts on Kumail's beefy transformation? We talked a little bit about that on the podcast today. And hats off to him. I do think it's interesting that it's become a trend, I guess since Rob McElhenney did it too, that if you want to literally flex on your figure, you also have to include how unrealistic it is. It's kind of like alright, the internet in 2019, you have to acknowledge how unrealistic that stuff is. Ooh, Trackmania Wii? Did that ever actually happen? No way Trackmania came out on the Wii. Really? No. It did! What? Wow! That looks like ass! Wow! Oh. That's some Excite Truck shit right there. Lawrence accidentally referred to my new coworker as being pregnant when she wasn't. How should I word my resignation letter? Ooh, that's one of those, yeah, you leave the country, burn your house down, fake your own death. That's the only way out. That's the only way out. Oh man, that's one of those. Enjoy realizing that you've now done a thing that you'll think about until you're dead. But everyone has those. Everyone has a list of things they wish they could go back and undo. Or if you really want to lean in and try to make it funny, get her a card and say like, sorry you're not pregnant, or something like that. If she's got a sense of humor, you guys can laugh it off and move past it. But we played Buck Bumble. I played enough of it. Hold on a second. I gotta turn off the hard tunes for 1 second.
With the biggity buck bumble.
Yeah, we're listening to this now.
Time to rock with the biggity buck bumble. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bump.
God.
Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass.
Fucking man, the late 90s came and went. They left their mark on the world. It's the greatest game ever made. Do you know Force Unleashed was on PS2? I didn't. God. I like good old games. Remember back then. Oh yeah, Congregate! Remember when GameStop was trying to future-proof itself? Ooh, Virtual Console. Arrow the Acrobat. Bad to the max. Whatever. Oh no.
Here we go again. Here we go, yo. Yo.
That really hurts. Ow. Seriously, stop. That hurts. Ow.
Jocks love high school, but for me it's a prison. Do you always have to...
God damn it, YouTube, man. Fucking YouTube. Fucking YouTube.
Have to hassle me?
33 million views. YouTube used to be just a utterly Wild West. You could just put tits and ass on the thumbnail and man, you had it made. Yeah, Key of Awesome. It's the thing. Tournament of Legends review. Is this the fighting game? It is! Oh my gosh, I remember this. This was not the best game to review. Thank you for teaching me nerds can teach me nerds to be successful. Oh, no worries. I will live to provide that energy to others. God. I don't even know what's going on here. Oh yeah, Street Fighter Cross Tekken. People still talk about Tekken Cross Street Fighter. Finally, Harada had to be like, shut up. Just shut up, alright? Nobody wants this. Being independent / small business owner is scary at first. Once you realize you have no restrictions, limits feel awesome. Yeah. So I was independent before, but it was different then. So like, I was a freelancer here, and doing a ton of freelance writing. I remember writing like articles about construction equipment, articles about foot conditions. Basically, it was generating copy of a certain amount of words because the article had to be over 350 words to get indexed on Google. And then I would have to insert grammatically broken search terms into that copy, just so that
Scott,
a website could.
and I can't wait to finally head to this game controller issues meeting I just found out about.
YouTube autoplay is a real thing. Inside Gaming Awards? Like the video? I think that might be gone. How did you get into freelance writing? I started writing. It was mostly word of mouth, really, of like people recommending me to their friends who needed writers. And yeah, that was Scott the Waz. Yeah, I just autoplayed that stuff. So, yeah. Okay. There's so much here, though. God, ugh. I feel like this is starting to run its course, though. I feel like it's starting to burn out a little bit. Bungie not concerned about future Halos. That was apropos. NBA Elite 11. Yeah. Oh, why not sold in cloud gaming? A lot of the stuff sure is interesting to think back on. But yeah, just grinding out post after post after post after post. Hey, Minerva's Den. Lauren Lanning. Thoughts on the 2019 VGAs? I tweeted out most of them. It felt like the... we still don't have The World Ends With You sequel. Oh, thank you, Akimbo. I don't know, it feels like the show this year was heavier in service of business partners than it was celebrating games. It feels like that's starting to slip a little bit. But it's not my show. I don't understand the realities of it, so not really something for me to comment on. Hold on a minute. So, I'll go back to YouTube here, because I got some old shit. Wait, did I click the wrong thing? I did. Gosh. Let me sort by this. There we go. All right. So let's see what I got here. Earth Defense. Man. These are like unlisted videos from my YouTube channel. Oh man, this song is really good too, though. I was on that Earth Defense kick back in 2007. Got to keep proving my cred. Any old, brand new? What? Don't understand that. Thank you, Undelivered. Favorite Funhouse memory? Oof. Favorite Funhouse memory.
It's those bugs again! I think they're attacking civilians!
I think I was just trying to tell the world about this game. Oh, Brand New is a band. Gotcha, okay.
Shotgun squad, get to the front.
And I didn't have capture equipment. But this is like, I don't know. When people make it sound like you need equipment or you need a start or you need an in, like, this is what I was doing. No one was looking at it. But there's ways to do it. You just have to do it. It's gonna look like shit. Just be okay with that. Oh. Yeah, EDF 2017, I spent a lot... I have a crazy memory of EDF 17. I got my wisdom teeth out, and I was high as shit. Oh, white balance? Wait, for me? Oh, that might have reset itself. Or do you mean... Oh, no, wait, you mean for the camera. Yeah, never mind. So yeah, I was tripping ass on Valium. And yeah, you're right, the white balance is freaking out. Nice tired gamer syndrome. But I remember just going just out of my brain, and then I had a really good friend at the time, picked me up from the dentist, drove me home, and I was like, let's play EDF, because I was like, this is the perfect mindset to play EDF on. And it was amazing. I was in the action, and then I started like falling asleep while playing with like the controller in my hand. I remember stumbling through the CVS, picking up my prescriptions, like my antibiotics and stuff. And, like, there's an image of me that sums it up perfectly. Hold on. Oh, man, I hope this brings it up. Please Google image search, don't let me down. Damn it. Well, there's a perfect meme to describe this, but I can't find it. But I was really vibing in the store. Oh yeah, Moxesu saw the announcement? This is me now. Well, for a while. So you've recently started an EDF esports team? I could captain an EDF team. I could. Been keeping up with wrestling lately? Sadly, no. I haven't had the time, but maybe now I will. But I've heard nothing but positive buzz. Give us the search terms. So it's something like when you're in CVS, when you're high in CVS and Enya starts playing, and it's a picture of Mr. Burns from the Aliens episode, like waving his hands and his eyes are bugged out. I just described it. Describing memes verbally is probably the best way to convert them. Gonna start One Piece now? Oof, no. I got a log of animes to watch first. I gotta finish, or I gotta catch up on My Hero Academia. I gotta finish Dragon Ball Z Kai. That's my homework. I gotta catch up on JoJo. Yeah, I'm leaving Rooster Teeth and Funhouse. Smokezilla 420. That's an awesome name. Thank you, Stiller. So, yeah, got some work to do there. Jesus. Yeah, this is killing ants. 444 views. Where can I get this game in Finland? Oh, that's what people were talking about. Okay, I saw people referencing that in chat. I was like, Finland? Why am I talking about Finland? Didn't even see that. So, gosh. Yeah. So this is from
another note about the
QuakeCon 2007.
Was actually in the game, rendered by the game. That's all real gameplay.
This is Tech 5.
All of those,
Black Clover is great. I've heard that.
They might be really cool,
check out Hunter x Hunter. Man, I remember I started reading the Hunter x Hunter manga way back in the day.
We're really proud.
Can't believe Rocco left RT right after Rocco left RT. Who's next? Rocco?
All 4 platforms, and that's the Mac.
Is this? So somebody was saying Rocco before.
And the Xbox.
I think this is a joke I don't understand.
The biggest challenge for us.
But yeah, this was me in a keynote hall in Dallas, recording them showing off Rage.
Still have a lot to do. So even though we think this will
way back when, yeah, Quake 5. Man, we need a Quake 5. Keijo, yes, need to catch up on Keijo.
Bounce beyond that.
Oh, thank you, Undelivered. Yeah, I mean, I really do appreciate all the statements of support. If I do my job right, I shouldn't need it. I should just be making cool shit. Yeah, there's some off-camera stuff of Left 4 Dead. One of my friends in a Guitar Hero tournament. Let's see what else we got. What other cringy shit is buried in my YouTube channel? Unlisted videos. Whoop. Okay. Boy, I hope I didn't show off too much there.
Take it and run.
No, it's just the back end. It's fine. Oh yeah, this is when I went to GDC. I think this was in San Francisco. It's like, wow, the big city. Is Arizona Circle finished? Or is Arizona Circle finished? I mean, the season's over. Yeah. Yeah, GDC 2009. I drove there because I couldn't afford to fly, but also gas is expensive, so it ended up costing more to drive than to fly. I don't know why I wasn't thinking about that. A true gamer can never cringe. Man, well said. Jesus. There was because Gearbox is in Dallas, they had a launch party that I got to go to. This is at the Gearbox launch, or the Borderlands launch party in 2009. I don't know who this dude is. He's fucking my shot! No magic tricks, oddly. Video games. I don't know how. I think it was open attendance. Said you won't be on the comment show in Google Trends. I'm excited to see what happens next. Thank you. Genuinely enjoy hearing your thoughts on games and media. It'd be great. Well, thank you, Shed Mother. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Thank you, Sergeant Hot Pants. Man, these girls are going for it, though. It's all right. That was a fun launch party. I remember a dude dressed like a psycho came out and did the worm. That was pretty sick. I also had a corduroy jacket I bought at a thrift store. What am I drinking? Champagne! I'm celebrating. Stephanie got me a bottle of champagne. Because she's the best. She loves and supports me. Remember the state of gaming around 2007, 2010? Oh, thank you, Austin. Aw, appreciate that. Have you been pursuing in games journalism at all? I always loved your views on games. Games media, and maybe games journalism after a while, but I don't want to distract from what anyone's doing at Inside Gaming. Those guys deserve to just try to run their stuff without me doing anything to distract or make noise on the side or anything like that. So I'm gonna take a break from that for a while. Maybe I'll blast out some hot takes on Twitter or talk about it on stream or whatever, but I'm not gonna make like packaged videos for a while. I wanna say like 6 months, and then I might get back into it, depending on what I'm into at the time. Damn, this is alright. Long goddamn dance routine. Join my book club? I'm in. Oprah. Tell me what to read. What are your future projects in 2020? A group effort or just you as an individual? Well, I mean, everything's a group effort. So I am talking about some things that involve teams and being on teams. There are also things I want to do on my own. It's basically kind of like going back to the board and seeing what works. If the things I do on my own blow up. Oh, Rocco from... Okay. All right, J-Rod. Okay, thank you for explaining it. That makes total sense. I gotta reach out to that guy. I want to hang out with Rocco. Can that happen? Oh, there's another dance routine. Wait, hold on. Oh! A 9-minute and 47-second video of Randy Pitchford making a speech. This is Core 2009.
What's up, everybody?
Oh, it's already theater mode.
Suck your box!
Oh, Randy.
She's pretty hot, pretty good. Dancing in heaven, that's pretty awesome. So my name's Randy Pitchford. I'm the president of Gearbox Software, and...
Did he like magic tricks back then? He was a magician before he was a game developer.
You guys fucking kicked ass! This game is awesome, man. This is the best thing we've ever done, guys.
I mean, he's not wrong.
So proud of you guys.
Thank you, Doom Guy.
Some of you guys don't know this, but this is Gearbox Software's 10th anniversary. Our first game...
When is your last date, RT? It was 3 days ago.
1999. We launched it literally 10 years ago.
The 15th was technically the last day I was on the books.
I thought it'd be a good opportunity.
I'm done. I'm out.
Really quickly go through
Getting a demo scene? Shit. Those guys have fuck energy I could never compare to. Maybe a different life. You gonna play Half-Life Alyx? Yeah, I have to. I have a blood oath with Half-Life.
Next slide.
Come on, Randy. Always got slides? Oh. Alright.
And then after that, of course, a couple other things working with other people properties within,
Has he been asked about leaving? Yeah, actually, yeah. There you go. Thank you, Katie. I punched up a friendly little FAQ for you. Will you ever finish My Summer Car? I don't know. Hope you're about to do something you love. Yes, I absolutely am. Sleep. I'm gonna play some video games. I'm gonna talk about people, or talk about games with people. I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna explore some weird old games. That's what I love. So I'm gonna spend some time doing that, and then we'll see where it goes from there.
We brought a game called Brothers in Arms.
Gonna watch more People's Court and Bridezilla and To Catch a Predator. Well, I've already watched all To Catch a Predator. Link doesn't work? Are you serious? I tested it. No, I just clicked on it. Shit works.
You wouldn't even have Xboxes. You wouldn't have PlayStation. You would not have...
Shenmue 3? Yup. I got time for everything now. Everything. But yeah, learning how to be a DJ was one of the things. I found a DJ school in LA, but it's very expensive. It's like $1,000 for the beginner's course. So maybe I'll just teach myself. It might be easier for that. Oh, Froggy, thank you. Excited to see you living Funhouse, but excited to see you do whatever makes you happy. Thank you, though. I appreciate that. Link bad on Android. Android. I don't know. It shouldn't be the case. What happens when you tap on it on Android? I'm gonna skip forward a little bit. Oh yeah, this is the guy that came out and did the worm. That dude was energetic. Is he doing a magic trick? What are you doing, Randy? Oh yeah, no, I'm familiar with the new Retro Wave channel for sure. Thought your newfound time when you try another MOBA? No.
We're not gonna get audio.
Because I think I've seen even.
We're gonna get audio out of that thing.
I think I've seen what MOBAs are like even after the skill curve, and I don't like that game. I respect it, but I don't like it. But yeah, I'm totally going to play through Cyberpunk a million times. A million times. Oh yeah. Announcing DLC or whatever. Okay. Randy. Man knows how to work a mic. Randy. Hey, wait a minute. Speaking of Rocco. There we go. 2010. I think that was the first PAX I went to? Isn't Alana DJ? You could ask her? Yeah, I could. Maybe for her to just point me in the right direction, like what software is cheap and do you need to work again? Yes, dude! You think grinding out YouTube videos for a corporation got me so rich that I can retire? Dude, no. Dude, no. No way in hell. No, I have to work. Yes. That's cute. Now, if I had founded a company and sold it, then maybe. But that's not how that's not how 2015 went down. There's the key room for PAX 2010. There you are. There it is. 2010. There you go. And there it is. I need to pull this stuff down and put it into my my clip reel. I don't know why I haven't done that. What happened in 2015? That's when we joined Rooster Teeth. Theoretically, alternate timeline, we could have founded our own production company and then maybe sold it about now. If that's how any of that stuff would have... I mean, there's a million ways it could have happened, but that was... For me to retire now and never have to work again, that's what that would have had to have been. Always bring it out for Sonic. And you got tons of Switch trash games. Any recommendations? It's a good question. There were a grip of them that I played through last time that I was actually pretty fond of, but I don't remember what those are right now, so I'm sorry. Would you do that if you could go back? It's not up to me. And I don't think that would have happened regardless, if I could have or not. Just saw IG announcement, sad to see you guys parting ways, but I know that you're doing what is necessary. Wish you the best in life. Well, thank you, Doom Daddy. Also really like your name, so. Gonna do a watch party review of the Reboot series? I don't think I care about Reboot that enough to do it. When you could retire now, would you? You seem fairly driven. So it's funny that you ask that. This is kind of... What I'm going to do right now is what I would do if I were retiring. So it's... Yeah, I have this knack to convert the thing that I like doing into a money-making venture. I consider it the equivalent of like an old man who goes into his garage and starts making boats when he retires, but then he starts selling the boats. Are you getting a good value video like Bruce? It doesn't seem like it, no. Zydake, no, they kind of explained on the podcast why they weren't doing that, so. What are your thoughts on Bite Me? The premium Machinima series? Oh, I never watched it. It's funny how certain cycles play themselves out, though, isn't it? It's funny how certain cycles repeat themselves. What the... Oh. Ooh. What? Hold on a minute. We got some clips from Acon 2010. I got a better camera, I think. Look at all the little nerds! They're all having such a good time. Yeah, I had to wait in line for like an hour or two, and it was also in Texas in July. So that's why everybody's kind of fanning themselves. Man, hitting an anime convention with Texas heat is not a good combo. I don't know what this is. I think some dude just came out into the ballroom and started doing flips and shit. Yes, they did. Okay. This is kind of cool now that I think about it. There were some gymnasts kind of showing stuff off. Good for them. Be like, hey, people, get active. Yeah, 2010. So this is when I was a full what? Oh man, he almost nailed that. That was good. Where do you get all your cool clothes? I don't know, just look around on the internet. I mean, basically you follow like, oh, I do fucking rules. You just follow some like good artists on Twitter, and occasionally they make prints with shirts on it and stuff like that. What? Oh man, okay, that was almost good. That was pretty solid. Are James and Elise on the way out too? I'll have to ask them. I don't know. Whoa! These guys are going fucking crazy. Did you get super emotional for Death Stranding and its ending, or did you not enjoy it as much? I was just confused. I was doing that the whole time. There were some bits that were emotional, but the ending of Death Stranding reminded me a lot of Kingdom Hearts. Oh, yep. You gotta take it easy when you got a tail on. Where it was like all the drama was so predicated on rules that they were just now explaining to you that the human drama didn't matter so much. It's just like, I can't even process the like dramatic rules you're laying on me to like then get into the human drama behind it is a step too far. There was some stuff that was like pretty melancholy, but can you keep your unofficial podcast with Bruce and Kraken? Yeah, that's fun. That's just hanging out with friends and talking about stuff. Thank you, Jitka. Thank you for the well wishes. I'm stuck in with Tom trying to make ice cream. Oh, I can't wait to play with Tom. I thought about streaming that tonight, but I was like, I should just talk with people. It's something right. Ooh. Oh boy. Whoop. Not details. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I don't think there's anything I'm revealing there. Yeah. This is called Sparring Nerd Fight. So who? Oh dear. Where can I find that podcast? It's on my YouTube channel. It's on Bruce's YouTube channel. We also stream it every Wednesday. So, there you go. It's really delightful and reminds me of Death Stranding in concept. What Tom does? I'm curious. An honorable duel. This is Boffer. I did this in high school. This is Dark Soulsing. He's Dark Soulsing it. Excessive rolls, so good. But yeah, we would get like PVC pipes and insulation and make like weapons and swords and just go out into the woods and beat each other to death with it. Good stuff. Oh, Connecting the World After Disaster is what Tom and I had no idea what Tom was about, but I'm so excited to play it. Seeing Rise of the Skywalker, yes. I have my tickets. Ooh! I have my tickets for 420. Nice. Oh boy. Okay, this one's called Impromptu Con Rave. These are my people. Are people gonna hate it? What do you mean? Look at that guy go! Oh yeah, the finger thing. Is there going to be an official podcast of some sort with an RSS or something of sort? Yeah, Caged. I'm in the middle of making a feed for it right now, but the free service I'm using requires me to I can only upload 3 episodes a day. So thank you for reminding me I have to upload 3 more. Or I'll wait till tomorrow, man. I don't know. I'm trying to not care. I spent so long caring about podcasts and trying to be on point with getting them up on time every day. It's nice to just not give that much of a shit for a little bit. There's also the Akon Orgy event every year. Man, I never knew about that. I don't think I would get into that shit, though. Thank you, Melody. I am glad to be in the world of Twitch. I've been streaming for a minute, but now that I have more time and I enjoy doing it so much, I'm just going to scale it up a little bit. Yeah, 2010. You were here? Maybe you can find yourself in the audience then. Yeah, fucking Advent Children Cloud Strife getting in the mix. Oh, they're dancing. I bet she's into Cloud. Will you be hitting RTX, do you think? If they invite me. But it will be nice to not give my July 4th weekend to Rooster Teeth again. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. This is in the lobby, by the way. Have you completed Kingdom Hearts 3? Yes. Yes, I did. This is funny, in the last stream you leaked and leaving and no one noticed. Johnny, I've been doing that a number of times over the coming weeks. The fun thing is, if you know something's coming, you can talk about it generically, and if you don't treat it with gravitas, you'll be like, alright guys. Alright, I got a little secret. If you don't do that and you just say something, people don't listen. Oh, it's interesting. I enjoy dropping hints. Some people did catch, so saying nobody is a little strong. There were people who caught on at the time. And I just ignored them. Oh shit, hold on, wait. No, we're getting, ooh, I got some real hard gamer shit. Actually, Craig tweeted at me today. And I sent him this video a while ago, but Screw SGC, Screw Tech Gamer Convention? 2010. Also, I believe there may be a gentleman in this video whose dick the internet has seen. Is Rooster Teeth not a great place to work? Disguise Jamie. I never worked in RT Austin, so I can't comment on that. I can just say that working at the Funhouse office, or RT West, was fantastic. I loved it there, so. I will say that. I'm gonna do a lot of not talking about things I don't know. Oh yeah, we did! Holy shit, Zach. Wait, what was it? Which SGC was it? Oh yeah, the cannon went off. Just tune in, why did you leave? Oh, I remember this guy. Kind of. I left because, I don't know. I saw the path where my job was going and decided it wasn't work that I wanted to do. 2015. Why was I there? I'm trying to think. Oh, thank you, Clifford. Commented seeing me through the hard times. Showing that being a gigantic nerd is an asset. Well, in the right lens, yeah. Thank you, man. Gone from a shut-in coder to a CTO working with amazing brands and companies. Holy shit, dude. Congratulations. That's awesome. Cocooning up is, it was your first SGC with RT because we had dinner the night before with 6 other local fans. Gotcha! I remember now. Thank you. Met in 2015 at RTX. I remember that one too. Jeez. Because yeah, there were some trips where you met the rest of the people, but I wasn't on those. So. Have you played Fire Emblem Three Houses? No, but that's the kind of anime trash I want to spend more time with. I very much want to get into that. Is it all Legos in the back? No, they're balloons. Which, oh, you can't say, but you'll be back? All right, no worries. Yeah, Modern, I have already left. So, there is a boy band dance sequence in this. The thing is, I went to this event because it was there, but I wasn't like super aware of Screw Attack. And I didn't even know that they were local. I'm calling them G1s back then, huh? What do you think of Disco Elysium? I haven't played it yet. More things that I hope to get to now that I have time and want to play them on stream. What'll be your playstyle with Witcher 3? I don't know, I'm going to play it on hard, so whatever gets me through. I really enjoy playing games where I use all the mechanics, so I want to use my signs, I want to use my drinks, I want to use my oils and my poisons. Oh yeah, SGC at RTX at All Night Arcade was the bomb. Yeah. How was your last day? That's fuzzy. There were a number of last days, because I would keep coming back into the office to do stuff and help out with things, so... Today was good. It was, provided closure, I guess. Well, you have a remembrance video as well. It doesn't seem like it, no. I have started Witcher 3 multiple times. Will you be doing drunk gaming in the future? Yes, of course. Come on, it's me. You kidding me? Be binging Netflix Witcher Day 1? We'll see. I mean, it might not be good. Who's to say? I don't want to obligate myself to that. How long have you known you're on the way out? Was it sudden? Something you've known for a while? I've known it for a while, yeah. I wanted to leave and was pretty sure about that. I want to say in July. And ever since then, it's just been talking about the best exit strategy, what's best for everyone involved, how to message it, how to set up Inside Gaming to keep running well. Yeah. It's been a while, Stormfly. That's what happens when you, like, if you want to do right by everybody, it takes a while to set things right. And to prepare everything, especially since we had just relaunched a brand. And, you know, things are complicated. Maybe more like August. What happened? I just wasn't enjoying my work anymore. And there were a lot of things I wanted to do. There's no one thing. It wasn't like there was one argument, and then... It was so weird being in the room with people cheering for everything, and I'm just like, these are all references. References. It really seemed like Bruce wanted you guys to really consider your positions at Rooster Teeth, not in any negative way, but just to think about how you really felt while working them. Yeah, I think that's accurate. Can't stay. I wanted to say I'm so deeply excited for you and what you wind up doing in the future. Thank you so much for the years of laughs, and here's to many more. Good luck, Law Dog. Nothing but the best. Thank you, Durf. That's extremely kind of you. I'm so blessed. I'm super blessed. Everyone's been so kind and warm. Okay. Oh, yeah. This guy's Snake, and apparently that's a thing. And I was just, everyone cheers, and I'm like, he's dressed like Snake, alright. Oh, and they're doing a thing? Little Peepo, thank you. The cheer. Aw, you guys. I was in the process of leading my first startup for like a month. Yeah, it's complicated. Alright. I know that... Maybe it's this? Maybe? Have you watched Demon Slayer yet? No, I haven't. Yeah, my summer car. I mean, they talked about inviting me back, so we'll see if they do it. Would you consider doing an episode of Kind of Funny Games Daily? I mean, sure. I'll consider doing anything. There's nothing that I wouldn't do on principle. I think my work at Rooster Teeth should have proven as much. Thank you, Life. Life of Chris. Oh, wait, next episode of Mandalorian. Wait, it's Tuesday. Was the next episode of Mandalorian coming out early or something? Was there a key moment that kind of sparked you wanting to move on? Yeah, but that's personal, so I'm just gonna keep that to myself. Yeah, I'll do anything. Oh! This is what I remember. Being like, wait, that's not Chad, is it? I think that's Chad. And yeah, that is definitely pro Jared. Oh, that's Spoonie on the left? I just remember he had longer hair. Sure? Yeah, that's Indestructible. That was Street Fighter 4. That track is awesome. They did a whole dance! That's pretty cool. None of them are Spoonie? Alright. I think that might have been Chad. Might have been Chad. Alright. Still trawling through my old YouTube crap. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy XIV 1.0 videos. I shot this stuff for a review that I did. I was like, I'll accentuate the review with some like informative explaining clips. And it was rough. That game sucked. Star Citizen demo from GDC 2012. And then some, This is like such a YouTube trope that I thought I would never do it, but I'm gonna do it. So this is, I guess... 2015, that's not that long ago. This is when I first started, and this is the first public video, I think. This is when I first started uploading stuff on my channel, and like there's a clip that still plays sometimes. It's that weird fucking US Navy ecstasy video. But yeah man, Undertale. Were we ever that young? Oh yeah. Oh, my old Chrome theme. My old links. Heaven's Word, 8th Right, yeah. It's like another life. Was the title true? Well, oh yeah, Dr. Bagelman, it's totally true. I have left Rooster Teeth, and yeah. Old Kip Art. What are my plans now? In the near future, I'm going to stream a lot more just because I really like streaming. But it's not my goal to be a streamer. Ricing! Hell of a name, but thank you for the sub. With Cinematech style bumps, wouldn't Cinematech intros be abandoned media at this point? That's a good point, probably. Maybe I need to rip those. Will you make a video for your YouTube channel about your departure? I already did. That had an editing problem in it. So hopefully YouTube's backend editor can fix that. Oh yeah. This was drawn by somebody that ended up being an intern. And I ended up using her art for the thumbnails. Yeah, you can see it right there. Man, Undertale, what a game. What a game. You pop up from Funhouse from time to time, at least during streams. That was actually discussed today. But it's not up to me, really, whether or not that happens. So I can't say if it's going to or not. That's something I've learned. Like, if it's in my power, I can say yes or no. If it's not in my power, I try not to promise things that may not happen. Oh, video. Oh, no. Hold on a minute. This might be peak embarrassment, but I'm going to check it out anyway. Yep. Fucking MPEGs. Get it. Fine. Bing, bing, bing. Alright. Sick. Ugh. They gave me that. That's trash. I don't know if I'm singing, and if I am, I'm going to close this video immediately. Because I've gotten way better at singing. But this was at E3 2009. Yeah, it says it in the file name. Rockman Beals, this shit is getting muted hard. Is it just the... Come on. Oh, I guess it was just me recording the demo video. So I could post it on the website. Pfft, lame. Is it also the same here? I guess so. I know that there was... We played it, and then one of the guys who worked for Harmonix shot us doing it, and he even did the camera work from the game where it like started down and then panned up. I thought that was the coolest thing. Oh yeah, this was when I was learning about video transcoding. Had to make it flash video so that it would play on the website. Man, what's Final Fantasy XIV Cutscene 1? Let's find out. It's not... I guess it's corrupted? You're just not gonna go, huh? PlayStation 5 Ive. Thanks for the sub. Yeah, Flash Video, it's some good stuff. But yeah, I got to interview Chris Kohler at GDC, I think? Oh shit, wait.
I was born in 1980.
Oh, the wireframes. The Metroid Prime shirt. The everything. The raw alpha energy. God. The comb forward. That makes me look like I'm losing my hair, even though I wasn't, and was much younger. How is that happening? God. Yeah, the man boobs, they were strong. Very strong back then. You look older back then? Yeah, I've kind of matured. Blah. Shaved side comb over was a game changer. It helped a lot, didn't it? Yeah. I know that I did more video work, but it was all really bad, which makes me really want to find it now. Drat. Man. Mirror's Edge. Did the extra manager workload influence you leaving? Yes. You seem really stressed in that video about Bruce leaving. Well, I mean, I was stressed about Bruce leaving. But also, yeah. This has changed since then, which is a really short time frame because I only became a manager in more like January, more like December 2018. But it was genuinely a workload in addition to all of my other work. There really wasn't any shuffling around. Like, maybe it was on me to put some of that stuff down, but a lot of it was like productions that were sold, or like, I don't know. It was a lot of work, and it was done in service of like trying to get other people good with where they were. So it's not like I couldn't just not do it, you know? You can just not do some dumb stuff, but that's important. But, yeah. Hope Autumn doesn't suffer too much then with the workload. I hope so too. She's taking on a lot right now, but I think she already acknowledges that it's a lot, and she's hoping to scale it back. How many hours a week were you working at the height of being overworked? Oh, I don't know that there was a number, that I ever added up a number to it. I remember specifically, there were days of Arizona Circle shooting when I legit worked 24 hours straight. I'd get up at like 5 a.m., take a shower, go to set, get like makeup and wardrobe, shoot some stuff. On lunch break, I would be, or like when my shots were done, I would go like coordinate the script, which luckily we had other script writers, so I didn't have to do it all, but then we'd shoot it, and then I'd have to like try to upload it over lunch. So I'd be like shoveling food into my mouth while trying to babysit an upload that was tethered to my fucking phone. And then like, so I do that all day. I'd coordinate the edits, I'd get the assets to who they needed to go to. I'd watch the edits down at night. And I remember specifically there was a day where I watched the edits and they were busted. So then I had to open it in Premiere and edit it and re-export it. Were you on salary or you were hourly? I was salary the whole time. Everything, there's no overtime if you're salaried. So I remember at 3 a.m., after working for 22 hours straight, like having to open up a video and edit it to fix it. And that's the first time I ever really felt what overwork was like. That's when I really felt like this is hurting me. And just like kind of nodding off at my computer. It sounds legal. I mean, I did it voluntarily though. I really wanted to. I could have said no to any of this, but it's so easy to say like just say no to stuff. But when other people depend on you, or you're put in a position where, you know, saying no impacts other people, that's when it gets rough. So that's why it takes a while to extract yourself to get to a point where you can say no to things. It's hard in the moment. I mean, it's hard forever. So yeah, there were certain marks that were left by that process that are no one's fault, really. It was really just trying to do more with very, very little. And that requires a lot of sacrifice from a lot of people. And I mentioned that about Arizona Circle and some other things, is that there were intense sacrifices that were made that are completely invisible, and they ought to be, you know? You never see all the hard work that goes into good stuff. But, you know, I think people realize that maybe it's bad for them in the long run to be in that position. So yeah, surprised you hung around for that long. I mean, there were people that I cared about doing good work. Will you be in Arizona Circle Season 2? If it exists and they ask me to, of course. But those are two things. Quality of Arizona Circle is amazing. I think so too, Apollo. I think the work, and it wasn't just me, it wasn't anybody. It was a lot of people working really, really hard. And they really, really made an amazing thing. Okay, sure. Help with WordPad. That's what I wanted. So yeah, sounds like it was heading to what happened with G4 with Bruce. Yeah, Bioware Magic. Yeah, that's the big thing, man. I've never understood. What is this? Ooh. Never. Hey, Steph. How you doing?
You still have champagne? Sorry, I'm now back from dropping off
the treats.
All the treats for underprivileged youths.
Thank you. This glitter is going to be interesting when it travels through my body.
I mean, whatever. It's going to be fine.
No, I'm not worried about it.
It's
Yeah.
It's not like you're going to go to the doctor. Like, this would actually be a real interesting way to fuck with your internal medicine folks.
Yeah.
It looks really pretty, though.
It really does.
Here, I got
the
some.
pink is kind of worn off, but there's still a lot of glitter, which is good.
I mean, because this is basically... Alright.
Jeez. Steph got me glitter to put in. The piece is going to sparkle? I hope so. It is glitter. And Steph is very cool. Steph is the absolute coolest. But yeah. I was loving all the commentary you produced, and I was appreciated perspective on whatever topic you spoke on, even though I know you will denounce or suggest I tread lightly in appreciating your perspective. You're too right, Cody. Keep doing your thing, and I can't wait to see what you do next. Is the Bruce podcast / long discussions going to be an ongoing thing? Yeah. That's just us kind of hanging out and sort of taking the podcast back to where we, kind of enjoyed it to be, which is just talking about stuff. What's content you hope to do now on more of the daily constant video format or weekly, monthly format? Depends. We'll see. I don't want to make any long statements about what's going on. For a while, I just kind of want to do what I find interesting and see what shakes out of that. If there's smoke somewhere, then I'll follow it. If there's not, I'll let it go, and that's kind of it. And Pheasant Chromatic, I agree. Lately, Funhouse editing has been amazing. Just incredible stuff. So, Funhouse is not ending. Chewy Sue. In fact, I believe there will be a roosterteeth.com TM, blog TM, post TM about that. At least that's what I heard. They're going to do a blog post about the future of Funhouse and assure everyone that it's just fine. So yeah. But yeah, there's I've never been shied. I guess I found my limits. Is something that I had to be a little humbled by. Can you ask Steph what kind of tamale she made? Well, I was there. Yeah, I can answer that. We made beef, chicken, and cheese. Cheese was a new one this year. Cheese and chili. Oh, it's already up? Ooh, past, present, and future. The movie, the game? Ah, cheeky. Alright. Yeah, I'll check it out. Okay. Oh, Jerry, thanks, man. What's up? I saw your tweet. That was very kind of you. Please join them on drunk streams if they want me to. There are a lot of things that aren't up to me, and I'm okay divesting that. If they want me around, I'll be around. If they don't, that's fine too. Or they get busy with stuff. Shipping Cobb World War II was the same thing for me. Overworked until I decided it wasn't worth it, then I left to change careers. Yeah, man. There's a lot of stories like that in game dev. You gotta... So much sacrifice. And that's what kind of bums me out about the state of games media, is that stuff can happen by people like yourself that care about the product, care about their teams, sacrifice a lot to try and make things good. Just so some dude can be like, Activision trying to fuck us with DLC. Like, just muck raking and creating and then pushing a narrative for the sake of his audience. You guys have a lot of laundry. You know what? You're right. I guess it's right there. But yeah. Laundry is a fixture of these streams. I need to get some emotes about that, I think. Yeah, I don't know. That stuff puts venom in my mouth. I don't like it. Someone's taking over editor-in-chief for Inside Gaming, introduced things you didn't like. Is going back to simply just producing for fun. That's not an option. It may have been, if I wanted that. But I'd been doing that for 4 years already, and that was fun to a degree, but there were just things that were changing that made it fundamentally not as good as it used to be, or as fun as it used to be. And that's also me saying this is the end of my career growth. And I didn't want to do that. There were other things I wanted to do, other things I wanted to accomplish. Not to search for RT beef, but then people at Evolutionary started going in different directions. Can you talk about what those different directions are if possible? I can't talk for other people, so I don't know that I can answer that. And I guess that's kind of a cop-out, but I really can't talk where other people are going. Second question, when did you decide this was the path you wanted to take away from RT? When? I mean, I decided I wanted to leave months ago, but I wanted to make things smooth for everyone involved, and also just kind of Rooster Teeth asked to delay my departure until a certain date, because I guess it works for them in some way. I don't know. They didn't tell me about that, but Blog Post made you giddy as fuck. Yeah? Is there good stuff? Is there good stuff in there? Looks like some good gifts. Glad you're taking care of yourself first. Institutions are great, but ultimately you're the only advocate for yourself. Yeah, it took a while to learn that. Kind of a disheartening thing. Did you decide you wanted to leave before or after Bruce did? I was considering it when he was. I found reasons to stay for a while. And for a long time it was an active process to try to identify things that I enjoyed and wanted to stay for. And then individually those things started falling apart. For me. To say that. I really felt like RT altogether has started to move as far away from video games as possible. That impact your reason for leaving? No. What RT does in large really didn't affect me, my day-to-day. No. I do like video games though. And the distance from that, it's weird. Like working for a video game channel, you would think I'd be very close to video games, but not really. Managing is different than like making content. So yeah, Autumn is now managing Inside Gaming. Are you allowed to say who's in charge of the Funhouse team right now? I think it's just a joint between James, Adam, and Elise, but I'm not sure. I don't know what I could say. Yeah, let's just say. Let's see. What sick reviews do I have in here? Commander-in-Chief? Oh, I remember this. Commander-in-Chief is one of the first video games I got for free. What is your new work now? Well, for now, it's this. For now. But I've already got some other things going on. How scary was it to finally pull the trigger and leave? There was nothing scary about it. The only thing... Yeah, Doom... No, actually, wait. I think I did review Doom 3. But for my... God, stop it. Oh, yeah. Hold on a second. Wait. Yeah, here we go. So I know that I submitted articles to my college newspaper about video games, and I wonder how many of them are still around. And I remember searching for this before. Oh boy, that's not gonna work. Huh. Maybe if I just... Okay. Bruce is gone. Now you really wish you went over to RTX this summer. You gotta wait for LawCon. Why is it just the same results? I know that I found... Oh! Look at this! Boom! Although this is under... Yeah, this is... Yeah, when I graduated college is when... 2004! Ray! Now this is the real raid, huh? What's up, man? I'm in the Rooster Teeth expatriate circle now. Oh shit! Oh shit, look at all this. Damn! Oh my god, the emote spam. What a wave. Thank you, Ray. Thank you. We should talk sometime. I'm going over my... Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm going over my grand legacy in games journalism. I'm talking about that path and what it looked like. Currently looking at my review of Doom 3 from 2004. 15 years. Hold on. Sorry. You got a question there. Sorry if you've already mentioned it, but what do you think of the future of Let's Play related videos with COPA being implemented? I think it's a long time coming, man. What's up?
Yeah.
Batteries? What about
them?
Oh, is your remote dead?
Yeah, I think so.
Holy...
Also, you should play a game. Look at all these people coming in.
I should, right?
Yes.
I should.
You've been talking for a while.
I've been talking for a while. Yeah, you're right. Hold on. Yeah, I guess staring at websites is starting to get a little stale. Oh, here we go. Ray, holy shit, man. You're lighting up my alerts. That's gonna be going on for like an hour. But thank you. Thank you for the support. Holy crap. It's good that you guys are all getting subs, by the way. Actually, allow me to demonstrate something. So, in terms of like new media projects, I'm gonna get back to Doom 3 in a second. No, I think I'm gonna play Doom. I feel like Doom right now. I wanna murder some demons. So we're gonna play Doom in a second on Ultra Nightmare. Hardest video game ever. Hardest difficulty. If you die once, it erases your save. I've been practicing this over a little bit, so we'll see how I do. Especially since I've had some celebratory champagne. But All right. Welcome, everyone. I have a weird media project I've been working on. Yeah, you blinked and the views doubled. That's the power of Ray. Turns out you don't have to play Minecraft every day until you die. I have this media project I've been working on. I showed it before. You graduated from UTD? Are we gonna whoosh now? Good old T-Mock? Man, the least inventive mascot you could imagine. So I have this project. I love abandoned media. I always liked Cinematheque. I like weird internet videos. So I've been collecting them for a long time. I've been collating them into what I consider to be an art project. And this art project is now something that I'm going to lean more into on Twitch. Basically, a bunch of these random videos are going to play randomly. I have a, I went to UTD. I have a degree in computer science. My diploma's framed around here somewhere. I was a coder for years, working in a cubicle, bashing out banking software code. I think it's why I have a knack for computers. I mean, I know it's why. I mean, I got the degree because I have a knack for computers. But, at a certain point, as a young lad, reading Nintendo Power, submissions, absolutely. That drives a lot of it. Would you prefer YouTube or Twitch if you wanted to start over and create content without a previous following, wanting to create content with a focus on community but no idea where I should start? That's tough. That's very tough. You're probably looking at 5 years of going unnoticed before you can build anything. And that's coming from me, who wrote for 10 years before I got anything going there. 2004! And I was writing before that. So starting from scratch, it has to be something that you would do if nobody was watching and you weren't getting paid. It's kind of where it comes from. Are there any negative reasons for leaving Rooster Teeth, or is it entirely creative freedom? Trouble, realize that that's not a question that I can answer. Everyone likes the tea, right? But let me put it this way. There's no constructive outcome to sharing anything negative for anybody. For you, maybe. You get one evening of entertainment, but what do I get? I've burned bridges with people that I respect and like and want to work with, and I don't want anything bad for them. So I'm not going to say anything negative, because why would I? I get people's attention for a little bit, but it's the wrong kind of attention. You know what I mean? I want people's attention because they like what I'm doing, not because of the dirt I have on people. That doesn't interest me, and I genuinely want nothing but the best for the friends that I worked with for years. So, yeah, that's it. I had a great time at Rooster Teeth, but then I identified that there are other things I wanted to pursue that would not fit, and that's not a negative thing. That's just a mismatch, you know. But yeah, back to what I was rambling about. So I have this art project I've been working on where I like weird random stuff, and then I've been collating it all into a video project where I edit it all into like 90-second to 3-minute clips. These are all those clips. Here's one. What is this? Oh, it's me walking through Japan. So there's a mixture of like clips from video games, old advertisements, video game trailers, things that I've shot with my own phone, and a lot of game intros because I really, really like Cinematheque. Hello. So I have a plugin that just plays all these clips randomly, and I have a lot of them. 1,340. And played back to back, that's like 36 hours of just a bunch of random shit.
Now here is Whitfield Connor to reveal one major activity of golf.
Okay. And that is, and I'm saying this because Ray just dumped a load of subs on everyone. I do these sub-only streams where I just play a bunch of these clips in a row. And it's a really cool vibe. Did you individually edit each clip? Yes, I did. I volume leveled them, and I put a kind of like CRT border around them to kind of make it cozy. And then I have a scan line overlay and stuff like that. Cinematheque was so good, I always get vibes. Yeah, Astrophiz. My goal was to make a new living version of Cinematheque. Oh yeah, Brother Mike. Hold on. He's still around. Wait, Windows search doesn't get it? Come on now. I have tagged Brother Mike. I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's what I always think about it as, Katie. So, yeah, he's in here. So I'm in the process of tagging all this media so that I can. Yeah, there he is. So that I can. There he is. So like, if I need to, I can find clips like that. This whole thing has a few goals. One of which these clip streams, kind of like New Cinematheque, where you can talk. Second goal, and this is something that I'm working on right now. I'm actually in talks with the developer to make it happen. That I want to make an engine where chat can vote on categories. So a bot will start a voting period. You can vote on 80s, commercials, games, movies, whatever. And then for the next 10 to 15 minutes, that's what you'll see. And then the voting thing will come up again. Third project, I want to do audio-visual DJ streams. This is me kind of getting into why I left and the things that I want to work on. Straw poll, no, that requires a human being. I want this to be automated. So it runs. I want it to be a perpetual engine. I guess I could probably man it for a while. But what I want to do is do like a DJ mix. And then what I want to do is, if I'm playing a remix of a game or something, I want to be able to go to my computer, type in a few words, pull up some clips and throw them on. So that you're hearing music and then there's audio visuals to match. And then I can put up like effects or text or something like that. So it's a whole thing. DJ Yoda came up with the idea. It wasn't me. But DJ Yoda has these things called DJ Yoda Goes to the Movies. That's Voda, whatever. I want to recreate that. It's fucking sick. Also, thank you for gifting thank you for cheering an outrageous cheer, Clifford. Thank you. Also, I didn't know that Bilbo was an alien. Oh, Copa, this is not for kids. Yeah, but basically I want to steal the idea. It's so good, man. But yeah, there's a couple of things like there's a lot of really good moments in those mixes. Like there's the saber igniting from A New Hope. He mixes that down. There's a part where he put Jesus Walks against Full Metal Jacket, which is fucking awesome. So yeah. Oh, you missed DJ Hero? Oh, should I stream DJ Hero? No. Because another thing that I want to do with these streams, and Ray, thank you so much for giving me an audience. Tell this to. I want to be good at video games. Turns out when you're filling out emails and you're filling out timesheets and you're doing corporate mandated training and you're going to meetings, all of these things don't make you good at video games. And if I was on this earth to do one thing, it's to be good at video games. Anyway, to see what your backlog is going to be. Yes, there is Pheasant. I'm going to make, actually I already have, kind of have, a calendar. I'm still filling it out. I'm still trying to get a feel for what my schedule is going to be. So MOBAs, multiplayer games, maybe. We'll see. I feel like you have to dedicate to one multiplayer game to find your nirvana there. But I think I can be pretty good at very hard single player games. I think you Saint. On that track, I'm about to play Doom. I put some time into that. People seem to think it's fun to watch. Soma. I could be world's best at Soma. Does it risk leaving Funhouse? Yes, it does. So, I'm pretty good at Doom. If you guys want to see some more class Doom play, stick around. And yeah, I'm going to be playing some more hard games. So, I'm going to use the restroom though, and I'll be right back. In the meantime, when I leave, like my like bumpers and stuff play when I'm away from the stream. So, that's a sampler. I've been doing sub-only streams of just those clips, where it just runs for like 4 hours and then people can chat, stuff like that. So if you just got gifted a sub, if you're already subbed, I'll be doing one of those this Friday in the evening around 8. I'll be hanging out in chat too. Hope you guys come back for that. That's Pacific time, by the way. Still gonna talk about game news, probably on the stream, but I want to give some space on YouTube for that, so that people can. I don't want to invite conversations or comparisons to Inside Gaming or anything like that. So I'll be right back. If you played Observer. Yeah, it's very unfair for the stream. So Cessationum, that's a great name, by the way. I'm going to stream in blocks too. And since we just got a new audience, I'm going to explain this too. Another thing I'm going to do is stream in blocks, like themed blocks. So I got this shit. I'm going to stream that because it's Star Wars season. I'm gonna stream all the Star Wars prequel games, which are like some like Nokia 800. That's gonna be interesting to get that working. And then, well, you wish you could sub? Well, yeah, Prime. You probably have it to somebody else. Yeah, Pod Racer. Those are the good ones. There's a lot of bad ones. Your room looks so cool. Amachan, thank you. This is all courtesy of Stephanie, who is a master decorator. And then, yeah, I'm going to start Witcher 3 soon, because I haven't played through that. I want 100% Witcher 3. 100% maybe not. It's going to be a lot of Gwent, but at least do all the content, like all the quests and stuff like that. And then, yes, but in terms of blocks and themes, I want to do Cyberpunk. Go to the bathroom. I'll go to the bathroom. All right, see you guys soon. Please hang around. And I'll see you guys in a minute.